How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? So, this is Larger Curves. Thanks for tuning in today. You know, the psychic told me to do it for an audience of one. Say, God is your audience. So, even when nobody's in the house, I'm still over here for you guys because this is what's my passion is. This is where my heart is singing. It's over here in the YouTube streets. For some reason, no way. D. Marie is first in the house. You know I love you, D. Marie. Thanks for being here this evening. I appreciate you. Where are my soundtracks? You know I'm supposed to be on the ready with this. I'm trying a new clap in. It's not as long, but it's just as wonderful. Do you tell me which one you like better, D. Marie? Do you prefer, let me get this all the way up. Do you prefer, because that's all for you, D. Marie. Thanks for being here this evening. Or do you prefer, now I like them both, and I'll do them. I'll do either of them. Okay. Uh, just for you. Thanks for being here. Oh, you like the first one? Yeah, I think it's cute. The little kids doing stuff. Toddy, Vision is in the house. And since we have an official rating on this one, here you go, Toddy. Thanks for being here. That's right. Get my hellos out of the way. Thato, Mim sent you. Well, you know what? Thank you for being here. Thanks for your input, D. Marie. S lovers in the house. That's what I'm talking about. So many of my faves are in here. Oh my goodness, you know how much I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Okay, so tonight we are talking about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I haven't done a review in a while. You know, I've been starting my other stuff. I have so many irons in the fire, up in her. Okay. I'm a jacktress of all trades, master of each. And I love to do things and I love to finish them. So, in keeping with my YouTube channel, I have to stay true to my heart. Debbie H is in the house. I have to stay true to my heart and keep coming through with these good reviews for the people. Okay, so here's what's happening. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is in their 13th season, is it? Let me look it up while we're talking. Anyway, last night they had the show that everybody has been wanting to see because of the line that Garcelle said. Oh, Erica, I don't have to make you look bad. You can do that on your own. And she said it without a blink, without a flinch, without a head roll. She said it so perfect in the commercial. None of us could wait for her to say it and for us to see the context and to see what Erica Jane was going to say back and everything, right? Remember to like. Yes, thank you. Remember to like this video. I didn't even do my formalities. I hope you smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and hit that bell on the way in so you can get notified next time I upload a video. And so you can become part of this beautiful, curvy community over here because flat is boring, people. So we keep it curvy over here, all right? And I love each one of my curves, as I know you do. IRL, we got to love our curves, and it makes life a lot easier to get through. IMO, that's in my opinion for the old heads in the house. Okay, so back to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So they had the whole season built up around Garcelle in her Angela Davis afro wig and her little fur jacket and her little doily dress, had us sitting on our seats the whole season. And so far, we've had to endure a lot, right? Because Real Housewives of Beverly Hills has been on for like what, 12 seasons? Yeah. Are they in season 12 or 13? They're in season 13. Wait. Yeah, they're in season 13. And I am tired of the Karens. And if Prosperity Thick Girl 40 was in here right now, She would tell me, well, Larja, why are you watching? Why you keep watching, Larja? Oh no, they're episode 12 on soon. Season 12, episode 12 just happened. And so they are freaking on my nerves. The Karens are on my nerves. The way they keep gaslighting Garcelle, pretending that, oh, Sutton's the reason why we can't get to know you, Garcelle. If only Sutton weren't such a liability, Garcelle, then maybe we would get to know you better. And all of us with eyes and ears and a heartbeat call bullshit on that shit. Okay. Your girl's not monetized yet. So I still keep it spicy over here with my swears. Okay. So I'm just like, you know what? These gaslighters, I don't care how much Baccarat 450s in that room. They are coming up all kind of gassy over there. Okay. Stinks to high heaven. And they're always lighting the gas under Garcelle with this Sutton thing. So we finally get this episode. I don't even need to go through and bore you with the rest of the episode. As you know, here on Larger Curves, I only talk about what really interests me and what I think needs to be talked about and how we can do it on IRL, right? So they saw Kyle in some pajamas from Christmas that only her and her daughters wore. Boring. They saw, I don't even remember the rest of the stuff. What else happened? I don't know. And I watched the whole thing. That's how uneventful it was. So anyway, everybody gets to Lisa Rinna's second Lisa Rinna beauty party because she had one last year. But Lisa Rinna is so unoriginal that she had a second party for the same thing with the same people. Is how unoriginal she is. But this time, she wanted to do a theme party and she wanted everybody to dress up in 70s. Oh, won't that be fun? Because last year I had to have it at Crystal's fabulous house because, the rats at my house. Anyway, so now I get to have a 70s theme, Lisa Rinna Beauty, and hopefully more people can come and not get the CVID. So yeah, that's what happened. And everybody was getting dressed up for the party. So we get to the party, and lo and behold, if the woman herself, Lisa freaking Rinna, doesn't come in the room in what I considered an offensive amount of bronzer. Now I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys. Season 12. Where's the images? Of the parties, 70s. All you have to do is put 70s. And then it came up last time. Did it come up this time? Oh, there we go. So here, I'm going to share my screen with you guys. This is ridiculous. You tell me, am I tripping? Your girl is I'm hypersensitive about stuff like this because I just feel like it's never going to stop until we stop it, right? And if we keep on having blackface events on our favorite shows, how is that helping? Not triggering me. How is that helping? It doesn't help. Okay. Now, can I make this bigger? Well, you can see it. Here, I'm going to go ahead and share the screen. It's crazy. Share. I didn't recognize her in that photo. Exactly, D. Marie. Corey Berman is in the house. No way. Corey. I'm going to drop the link. Anybody that wants to come up can. Yay. Copy this to the clipboard. And then X off of there. Look, I'm losing you guys. Sorry. Pasting. There. Sharing. You guys talk amongst yourselves for a second while I get this up. I hope all your days were excellent. I hope that you each were productive as you wanted to be or as relaxed as you needed to be. And I appreciate you taking your time right near coming over here to Learn Your Curves and sharing your time with me while we do this review. Okay, I think this is going to share it. Did that work, you guys? I think it did. I think it did. I think I know it did because, this is Lisa Rinna. You guys can't see my cursor. But okay, here we go. We'll name everybody. The back afro is obviously Garcelle. And this isn't any better. I can't make it any bigger on the share screen. But the back one is Garcelle. To the right of her is Erica Jane with blonde hair. And to the left of Garcelle with the afro is not Cherie Zampino, you guys. That is Lisa Rinna. Cherie Zampino, who's lighter than Lisa Rinna in this picture, is actually to the right of Erica Rinna, who we've already identified as the blonde next to Garcelle. Okay? Right? It's not that funny. It's not that funny. It's not that funny. Yes. Blackfishing. Think that's the term they use. We'll look it up because I think it's blackfishing too. If that means putting black all over your body and saying that you're freaking Donna Summer, that's what she said in the first post. I actually took a screenshot of it because I knew she would delete it. I was like, no, this bitch didn't. Look, I have to go back to my photos to when she would have posted that because I know I took a screenshot of that. I was like, no, she is not in blackface. And the caption under the picture of her and Erica Jane dressed in their costumes right here, when it was just them two, was Donna Summer and Jerry Hall. Lisa Rinna said she was Donna Summer, so she did this much color on purpose, you guys. She did this much color on purpose. It's appalling. It's appalling. Es no bueno. I don't like it. I'm offended. Why did somebody let her come on the screen like that? Why did not one person at Bravo or Evolution Entertainment say, you know what, you need to make that 2 shades at least lighter. 2 shades lighter, so you're at least lighter than the 2 black people on our cast, Lisa. How about that? But because the 2 black people on our cast are so beautiful, we can see exactly why you want to pretend you have all that melanin. And so they let her go out the thing like that. And I don't think they should have. I do not think they should have let Lisa freaking Rinna out of the damn house looking like that. Who did it? Am I being too much, you guys? Am I being overly sensitive? I hope. Did that help? That doesn't really help. But this is Lisa Rinna. The afro is Garcelle. The yellow jacket is Dorit. Between them is Lisa Rinna. The afro is Garcelle. The blonde next to her is Erica Jane. The lady next to her is Cherie Zampino. How is it that somebody let her come out like that and then covered it up for her, you guys? Then covers it up. Okay. I don't agree. Okay. We can stop sharing that window. Oh, not yet. Cherie is half Italian. Yeah, so she should still be darker than Lisa. She should still be darker than Lisa, shouldn't she? Even if you're coming up halvesies, for Lisa to have put that much on is my issue right now. Okay, let me see what I can do in here because I feel like I'm talking in like to myself in a mirror because I actually have a mirror on my desk, you guys. So I'm going to put some. And then I'll turn it down a little. I actually like this song better. I always play this one. Yeah, that's the one I like. And you guys can still hear me with that. I just need something for my ears because I can't hear you guys. I can only see you guys and hear my computer humming. Anyway, back to the review here on Larger Curves. Thanks for popping in. Smash the buttons, share the video, helps the algorithm, helps your girl out. We're getting to 1,000 over here quick, fast, and in a hurry. Okay, where was I? we were talking about Lisa's makeup person did that on purpose. Yeah. Well, and Lisa didn't stop them on purpose because they're too much for me. They are too much for me. But she didn't stop them though. Why didn't she stop them? Even if her makeup person did it, Debbie H. And I don't think Lisa's talented enough to do it herself. Why didn't she stop them? Tony Robinson popped in. Not Tony Robinson. The Tony Robinson popped in. OMG. Thank you for being here. I totally appreciate you stopping by my house this evening. Hello. Yes, Lisa thinks she's untouchable. And the way Bravo is playing it is like she is untouchable. Because let's not forget that Bravo does say stuff sometimes when Housewives do culturally appropriated, racist type behavioral things. They have said stuff in the past, haven't they? Does anybody remember when? Can somebody put in the chat when Bravo said something about somebody appearing to not only appropriate another culture, but, basically to have on a racist costume? Does anybody know when that happened? I can tell you. That would have been the time that Kenya Moore was an Indian costume. I wonder are those the right word searches? Remember this? Remember when Kenya was an Indian? And Kenya got Indian in her, y'all. The same way Luann got Indian in her. Kenya got Native Americans in her. You can tell. And I think she said something about it before. I don't know. But her hair, her whole vibe, being Black, Indigenous people of color, we're all mixed up with a lot of things, I know. So I would be willing to bet money that if 23andMe and Ancestry.com were really accurate and your dog didn't come back from France, that we could trust it and everything, that I would be willing to bet money that Kenya at least has Indian in her. Enough to wear this costume. Everybody's worn an Indian costume. I've even done it before, but I too have Indian in me. I'm Blackfeet tribe. Thank you very much, your girl. So, so Bravo makes statements sometimes when Kenya was the Indian, but is Bravo making statements when Lisa's in black body? When Lisa's in blackface? Where Bravo at? Corey, thank you for coming up.
Hey.
Here, I'm gonna give you a thank you for coming up here with me. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
So
anytime.
This is after our last conversation on Mim's channel, and I was over in the commentary zone, TCZ. Anybody who doesn't know about them, check them out. TCZ, the commentary zone here on these YouTube streets. Love them. Okay. So I was over at their house earlier today, and we were talking about these same things. And I just feel like I'm offended. And I'm even offended when when Dolores came out darker than Garcelle at the last reunion. I'm offended because she put extra on. She wasn't that dark all season. She put extra on. You know what I mean? It's just so bizarre to me that we are still used as costumes. But when we actually wear a freaking costume, we gotta all fucking apologize.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
So I get triggered, and like I said, Prosperity Thick Girl 40 would be like, well, Leah, why do you keep messing with Bravo and all their stuff? I wouldn't even give them my view. And I don't give them my view, wink, wink, but I see it. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just like, they literally, Bravo put out a statement that said they don't condone that, and Kenya was wrong for doing that, and all kind of stuff. But when, let's do this one. Luann blackface. You see, it's already purple because I've looked this up a million times.
Mm-hmm.
And I swear these pictures look lighter these days too. This is more an accurate one. Right over this one. This one right here, you guys. Can my computer go over there? This one.
Yeah. I had
But
stopped.
then they be protecting them though, and they lighten up the images and go back and filter stuff after a hoopla of one of them. But for her, they put an apology and make her apologize and have to say how they don't condone stuff. So while I love Bravo, I'm not pleased with their production of these types of things that have to trigger my ass, because they should have been the one to tell this bitch not to come out there in black body. You see how it's all connected? She's darker. She's darker than Sharice. She's not darker than Garcelle in this. Anyway, so we finally get to the party where these costumes are necessary, you guys. And let me stop sharing that. And we get to there, and they're all taking their pictures. Now, I liked Crystal's look. I can see why somebody thought it was a fave, because she did look really good in that picture we just saw. She looked great. And but I don't remember what her whole costume was, just like I half the time don't remember what she did or said after the episode, or if she was even in the scene. So, but in that picture, I loved her glasses and her little whole look and everything. And so the people come in and everybody's saying their hellos. And of course, to me, Garcelle is hand down win, because she just is hands down win to me all the time amongst this whole crowd. Because if you're not supporting a liar, then you are the liar and the thief, or you're supporting the liar and the thief. So to me, Garcelle, just in character alone, by even questioning the stuff, is hands down like somebody I would vibe with. You know what I mean? Just because she seems to be a person of integrity, even in this fame game. So anyway, so then they all sit down, and you can tell pretty much that Donna Summer and Jerry Hall had pre-conversations. They had pre-party conversations. As I say, they always do. They seem to even position themselves so that they can back each other up by looking at each other instead of have to sit next to each other and nudge each other. You know what I mean? So like, Corey, if me and you were out and I wanted to like be able to really let you know exactly what I was thinking, I would sit across from you so that you can see my face or see the symbol, or the maybe if I pull my ear twice, you know, get her now or something like that. Just the way they position themselves, right?
Yeah.
I don't know that much thought goes into it, but I have to imagine that there's some kind of pregame discussion, because their reactions in real time seem scripted and then all of a sudden seem so real. So like last night, Lisa Rinna thought Erica was eating Garcelle up.
She showed it.
Loved it. She was sitting there next to Garcelle, just oozing that hate on her. Like, you're going to get it now, bitch. Mm-hmm. And then when damn Erica finished saying what she said, and Garcelle simply said, well, Erica, I don't have to do that. You look bad on your own.
Oof.
Lisa Rinna's face was not acting for the first time in a while, y'all. That look that she had on her face, OMG. She was shocked on shocked on shocked. They didn't know what Garcelle was going to say, but they were hoping it was going to be like as non-binary as when she approached Erica about cussing out her 14-year-old son. Like, she literally had, from the editing, nothing to say as far as we saw, except for Erica, come on, that wasn't cool. Don't talk to him. Don't cuss at him. That wasn't cool. You're not going to do that, Erica. And what he wanted was, Erica, bitch, don't talk to my son like that. slap the shit out your mouth telling him like that again. Or something like that is what we wanted, right?
Yep.
So,
That's what I wanted.
but we didn't get it though, did we, Corey?
No, we did not.
Oh my gosh. So last night, that was a version of, bitch, who are you talking to? When she said, I don't have to make you look bad. You do that all on your own without the cussing.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it was. And then everybody was waiting
finally
to see what Erica was going to say after that. And Erica's response was really muted to me. What do you think? Do you think, like, were you expecting her to have said more back to Garcelle?
Yeah, I thought she was gonna get jiggy like she did when Sutton called her a liar. I was waiting for her, but she was like, "Oh, wait a minute, Garcelle's not playing no more. Wait a minute, she has come to play."
That's right. That is hilarious, Corey. You're right. She I think she might have even blinked.
Yeah,
like,
and you know how hard that is with that Botox.
Oh, right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Mm-mm. So when Donna Summer had that, well, fake Donna Summer. I don't want to disrespect Donna like that.
Yeah.
When Donna Summer wannabe had that look on her face after Garcelle's reply, after that, it was pretty much all downhill. That's part of why they had to double team her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, I thought Garcelle did great. I love Kathy. I love Sutton with Garcelle. I love Kathy with Garcelle. The Tres Amigas has a new Trace. that is TV gold right there. Those three. And I think that's really great over there. Now, Crystal, you wouldn't remember if she was there or not, so she can come. And but definitely the Fox 45. They need to 45, 3, 8, 10 go out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, where's the next bus to Hotown? I don't know. Can one of the know? Can they saddle up one of the rats at Lisa's house and get a ride out of here?
Because they big. They that big.
Need to go.
Yeah, those rats are that big.
Need to go. I'm so done with them. Thank you. Break them up, please. Right? Yes. You know how teachers in school are like, you two can't sit together. Yep. That's what has to happen over there. Those 4 or 5, whatever the Fox 8s are, whatever they are, can't sit together no more.
Mm-hmm.
If I was on production, new rule. One of them, one of you, one of them, one of you, one of them, one of you. All the time. And just because that would even switch up the energy. Because when they sit, they all were. She was like, well, these ladies are all my very good friends. And that would be because they all know exactly what your ass tastes like from kissing it so much.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Of course they're your real friends. If they're taking up for you like this, even in the midst of all of this, and with all the other stuff you do, that never do we get an authentic apology from Erica. How many F's do I give Jane?
Mm-hmm.
And that used to be one of my fave songs. I was so
I used to love Erica.
That song. I was like, that is a cool ass chick. How many F's do I give? None, not one. 0, 0, 0, done. Exactly. And that's what I am with the Fox 45.
I was so disappointed in Erica. I was like, wow.
Yeah, me too. I was really hoping that she was like, Pretty Woman IRL. But as it turns out, she's like totally in on the scam, allegedly, according to the court documents and the things that the people are coming to her with. I mean, she has like at least 10 cases going right now. And she just must have more money than Jen Shaw, because Jen Shaw's money must have ran out. Or Coach was like, look, me and the boys need something to live off of. You're spending way too much, and your mom's retirement is gone, Jen. I think you need to just go ahead and plead this one out because you're caught. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So she just must have more money. I heard she has a benefactor in Vegas or something like that.
Supposedly, yeah, that was the rumor.
Yeah, that's the alleged rumor. I forgot. Where's my alleged thing? I need to add it to this banner. So they all want to come for Garcelle, But then Lisa particularly irks me so much because it's so her pattern. And I'm like, you guys aren't tired of this yet? The fake storylines, the where's Harry, the freaking, always bringing a friend in and then turning on that friend
Mm-hmm.
immediately. Like, I'm tired of the backstabbing friend um freaking role, Lisa. Why don't you play like a good girl friend to people that you actually bring into the circle that you say you've known for 15 years? Or are you mixed with Monique Samuels?
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
oh,
That you can freaking bring somebody in, say you know them for this long, and now they're the problem. They're your storyline. Breaking them is your storyline. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And it's across franchises, actually, because I just mentioned Monique Samuels did it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
on New Jersey. Well, no, Teresa didn't bring on Melissa to then turn on her. She never wanted her on the show.
She never wanted her in her family.
Right. Because she's as cute as she is. That's why. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, did you see their pre-surgery pictures? They were like neck and
Oh,
neck. They were neck and neck. I mean, Teresa has pretty colored eyes, but as far as like
mm-hmm.
body and all that, they were neck and neck. And hair, they were neck and neck.
Yeah.
But I would give Melissa the smart award of the two. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, she's a little smarter.
Yes, yes. Her
Mhm.
her her knives are a little sharper in her drawer. That's for surely. So yes, break them up. Put timeout on the Fox 582s, and maybe I don't know if I want to keep any of their asses. Kyle, if they've gotten rid of all the other OG housewives across franchises, look, my vocals kicking in, y'all. Did you hear me say across franchises?
Mhm.
Across franchises, they've got rid of all the OGs pretty much.
They
And
want Kathy, so they're not going to get rid of Kyle.
but if Kathy wants Kim, then Kyle might leave on her own.
Maybe.
And I
There's
did
a
hear
rumor
that.
Kim's coming next season.
I wouldn't mind if she did. I think if she's in a good headspace and won't spin out, and we won't end up hearing about her slapping more cops and getting away with it. I mean,
Well, her and
we
Brandy
won't get
aren't
away with
friends
it.
anymore either.
Well, yeah, that must be because she's trying to get back on the show. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, her and Brandy aren't friends anymore. And I used to look up to Kim when I was younger.
I
Um,
love
I used
420.
to watch Kim.
I used to love Witch Mountain. Anything Kim Richards was in, I
Yeah.
watched a number of times. I
Yeah.
even still to this day prefer the old school version
Hello,
of
Larry. Mhm.
Witch Mountain. I prefer her version of Witch Mountain to even like the Rock's remade version of Witch Mountain. And she was a really good kid actress. I used to see her in all her little after
I do
school
too.
specials, and I grew up on Kim Richards, grew up on her. So I really don't like seeing her in this bad of a headspace, but at least she made it to this far because
Mm-hmm.
a lot of things could have happened to her already because she came up with Gary Coleman. She came up with, who else was her age? All the girls, all the kids from Nell Carter's show, all the kids from Different Strokes. Todd
Yeah.
is still alive. All the kids from Family Ties. All the kids, you know what I'm
Then she
saying?
started hanging
Else,
out with Brandy.
I don't know. Did you break up IRL? What'd you say? Oh, I can't hear you. Darn. I don't know if it's my thing or your thing, girl. My computer's been tripping sometimes. And I've been like, is it Russia or the solar
Yeah.
flares? I don't know. Leave a comment. Which do you think? Because it could be either. Both are can cause a lot of interference. So it could be either. But I heard there was a solar storm recently. So I'm going with solar flares in this case because whatever's Russia is doing, they already did. And I don't think it's daily attacks that much. I don't know, but I'm not a warhead, so I wouldn't know. Off subject, Larja. Get back to the rodeo. Okay, so about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, I think we should keep Garcelle. I think we should keep Sutton. I think we should keep even Kathy, even though she's quirky And I don't know if she said all the things she said. And I don't know if Lisa's blackface incident was the reason that she pre-seasoned all that talk about that Kathy is a freaking racist. Did you guys hear about that? She was saying Kathy said the N word and Kathy said the F word. And Kathy was like, do you know who I am? Had a moment like that. Okay. So I don't know if she should come. I don't know if it's true or not. If all of that is true, I would say that maybe Kathy needs a timeout. If she's flashing like that, second season in, on a field trip with the girls, I mean, if she really did have a whole N word, F word moment, second year in on a cast trip, I think she might need a timeout because obviously you can't handle it. But if it turns out that Lisa really is just continuing to blackfish us with made up fabrications that Kathy is somehow power racist or a closeted racist or whatever, then I hope that doesn't play out because I would like to see her again. As far as Crystal goes, like I said, Crystal, I like her, but I don't know her. And what I know of her, like, okay, you guys, did you notice how Crystal and her husband interact? Did you notice how the way they walk by each other, like there's a lot of space and there's no like pat, there's no kiss, there's no tug, there's no gaze? Not really. Did you notice that? I did. I hope they're okay. I hope he didn't let her on the show so he could leave her with something nice. Because they don't really seem that into each other. Not a lot. Like even when he was trying to console her, when she was crying about her food habit before Kathy Hilton came and wanted crackers and cheese, she was like crying and he came to comfort her. And she just stood there with her arms down to her side. When I hug somebody, I like it to be reciprocated. If you're really going through something, then okay, do you. But most 9 times out of 10, reciprocation on a hug, especially from your spouse, your mate, your partner, your husband, your wife, your lover, your friend, your ace boon, your number one homie. If it's something like that and you are like breaking down, oh, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, Gabrielle is here. Let me get you, Gabrielle, real quick. OMG, I just made it go away. OMG, here I am. Gabrielle is in the house. Oh, bonjour, Gabrielle. Bonjour. Comment allez-vous? C'est bon? Oh, mon chéri. I'm so glad you're in here tonight. Bonsoir. Okay. So, do you need me to redrop the link, Corey? It's up there. I can re-put it. I want you to come back. I love when you're up here with me. I'd appreciate it. Hi. So where was I to the part? I get so, bonjour, I'm fine. It's morning here. It's 5 a.m. Oh, c'est bon. I used to know more French than I do now because actually your girl, Larger Curves, great-grandmother, is all French from the France. And she came to Louisiana where she met my great-grandfather, and they had many babies that were mixed, and the babies went all around the United States and the world and had more babies, and I am one of the babies of that union of love, so I am loving love, and I am loving the French, and the French fries, and the amour, so yes. Oh my gosh, Aaron D is here. Also, no way. You guys say hi to Aaron D. Send her cyber hugs. Hi, Aaron D. Yay. I'm so excited you came to play, Aaron D. You know, I've been in here blabbing, darling, about a lot of things, but I was just whispering about how I felt about Crystal and her husband's relationship because I'm like, is it weird to just me? Or, because, okay, y'all, I'm married and me and my husband touch every chance we get to this day. We 15 years in. To this day, we, if you could go around each other in the kitchen, we wouldn't, so we could bump each other. And when we don't have to bump each other in the kitchen, we make sure to bump each other. So I'm just like, I guess I'm basing it off of like what I would want personally. Maybe Crystal's not a huggy touchy person because, like I was saying, she didn't hug him back when he was trying to console her while she was crying about not wanting to be forced on their timeline to get help for her eating disorder that she's had her entire life and is now sharing on such a public platform. So then Kathy came in and wanted crackers and cheese and blueberries and something to drink in a cup with a little napkin, please. I like that part. See, that's why I want to keep Kathy. She's like such a foodie at heart. I like her. And she says what she wants and gets away with it. I've served homeless and toothless people, Kathy can say. And we love her for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
I can. Rob loved her. Oh, yes, dropping. Oh, I didn't see you say that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
I was speaking the French, I thought. A little France. A little France. Aaron D is saying hello to you, Corey.
Hi, Aaron.
So I was like, look, Corey,
Yeah.
did you notice the non-interaction between Crystal and her husband?
Yeah. I saw that. That was strange for them. They normally are, she normally does react to him.
Oh, okay? I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch because I can't remember, as I can't with nothing.
She's not overly affectionate.
Yeah. I don't know. I wanted that scene was awkward to me because of so much space, and then the talk they were having, and then how I don't know. But then Kathy came in and made it okay. So
yeah,
there was that.
Yeah, he blew it all up though. I think he blew up her narrative. I think she was pissed at him, actually.
Yeah. What was your best part of the night, and what would you rate it for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills this last episode?
Garcelle finally getting back, and when Lisa Rinna's face fell on the floor and she couldn't pick all the pieces up.
That was beautiful.
That was to die for. And I rated a 9.
Yes.
A 9. Yeah, not quite a 10 yet, but a 9.
Mais oui, Gabrielle. Merci beaucoup. Oh.
Well, I didn't know she was.
I had to practice that a lot. She would be more in the back of your tongue, Larja. Yeah. So you didn't watch it yet, Aaron, but love you so much, Larja. You just had to say hi to me. And it's all love with you too, Aaron. I love you and I appreciate your energy. Thank you for coming over to play with me, even if it's just to say hi. Thank you for dropping by, Aaron D. That was all for you, Aaron, off top. That's one of my originals. That's an original, Larja. I do a lot of those. My kids are like, Mommy, stop. Use your real voice. Huh? They're like, please use your real voice, Mommy. Please stop with the song. Not another song. Ooh. And then they'll say something, and they'll know it's song worthy. And they'll be like, oh, no.
Yeah, she goes.
Because they know a song is going to come from whatever little phrase they said. It's hilarious. Erica with a fear in her eyes. That's right. She had it. Garcelle is mon féri too. D. Marie, LOL. Gabrielle, when Sutton speak about the lawyer call, that was excellent.
Yes.
That was excellent. And, these heifers want to act like they don't retaliate on each other's behalf on a regular basis without saying they're retaliating for something they said to a friend on a regular basis. They don't do it, they don't require it, they don't question them about it. It's a silent, I know you did that to me because I did this to your friend, you can do this to me. I know they've done it before. And this is
Mm-hmm.
across franchises. So for all of a sudden, who's it's to need somebody to say why they did something when everybody knows the reason that you, Lisa Renault, does what you do and shouldn't is because you're contrived and fake your storylines and you don't want to talk where Harry is. You only want to talk about Harry's sauce and oh, isn't he great? Look at his garden.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget Harry's meat.
Yes, but anything outside of what you personally are able to produce and control, you don't want him mentioned. So that's how we know it's controlled and fake.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Exactly.
So for me, go ahead, Corey.
I think lately here on the Twitters, they have been saying that Harry is very embarrassed of Lisa and that she's dropped him all the way down to Z-list from an
No
A-list.
way.
That's what's been going on the Twitter streets.
You know, I saw a little about that, but I was like, that has to be fake news. Because he actually made an appearance this season. Unless they're going to be starting their thing to make to exit.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because they're going to start a little funk and they don't have a reason to leave and go to Canada permanently.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what happens, unfortunately, on these shows. There's like a blood sacrifice to be made, and it's usually your relationship if you don't get out soon enough, or if you didn't protect it properly.
Exactly.
But like, even when you don't protect it, like I didn't think Frasier and Camille, that whole situation with those two, I don't think that they didn't not protect it, and he was kind of MIA the way that Harry's MIA. Remember, he was in New York.
Yes.
Doing the play all the time, and he came and did a couple of episodes the same way Harry's coming doing a couple of episodes.
But see, but in that situation, he did that on purpose.
Yeah,
he did it on purpose because he was already seeing this chick.
Right.
So he did it on purpose, and he had already knocked her up. So he did this on purpose. So he was trying to give Camille something to have a life for, I guess. That's what he said when they talked to him. Thank you, Aaron. Good night. I love that.
Thanks for being here, Aaron. Okay, let's see which one this was. Yeah, her reaction to that was, oh my God. Gabrielle says, Erica is afraid of the lawyer called to Sutton. Her reaction was that. She was like, and then how she brought it up later, and then how she's really salty about it too. Mm-hmm. Sutton didn't owe you nothing. You told that girl you faked even liking her at the last reunion. Why would she give you a heads up about anything? Why would she tell you where the trash can was? Why would she point to the bathroom when you're about to pee down your leg? She doesn't owe you nothing. Nope. She doesn't owe you nothing. The way you've treated her, and now she owes you something, really, Erica, like everybody else. You're wondering where her brown lipstick is, Erica. Is that what you're wondering? You know? Yeah. I'm so done with her. I'm so done with her. Oh, a book club. Yes. Make a book club with the Garcelle books. Yes, I'd love to. I actually already have it downloaded on Audible. And you guys can download it on Audible, and we can listen to like chapters 1 through 5 or 1 through 8 the first week, and then talk about it, have a live about it, have a Zoom live about it, and then do the next chapters like that. And then I'll reach out to Garcelle and see if she'll come talk to us about her book.
Ooh. You haven't lucked this so far. You might as well.
God is great. God is great. It's
Yes,
all been in
he
my
is.
it's all been in my vortexing though, you know. But
Yeah.
luckily it's been a luck because during this Lionsgate portal recently, I was tapped in, tuned in, and turned on to my vortex, and everything was like flowing, 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 and it still is. And but that's when those two things happened. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? It was beautiful, beautiful. I was like shocked. And that's one of those situations where IRL, you know how
Mm-hmm.
you ask for something?
Mm-hmm.
The other part to whenever I ask for something is being ready for it when I get it,
That's right.
you know? So, because I get what I want, but I need to be ready for it when I get it because the shock could have been like, oh my goodness. But instead, it's propelling me to keep it being going. Just keep asking just ask everybody. Aphrodite's nest. Throw it all up in the air. All my wishes go up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
That means I'm asking for all of that I want, and whatever comes back to me is received gladly.
I know that's right.
Yeah. I know that's right. Big Bang. That's all I can say of that song, I think, before they try to. So, okay, what else was in this episode? Yeah, Lisa, she's fake. She's contrived. She talks about too many things. She shouldn't do blackface. Production
Mm-hmm.
and Bravo need to say something, do something. We need to, when you see something, say something. Before I have to see something and say something as a viewer, because that's
Mm-hmm.
not right. All those, that's like, remember Key and Peele, the comedians? I don't know if you guys know who they are, but
Yeah.
Jordan Peele, he makes all these movies now like Nope and Get Out and all this other stuff. And his friend is in that series Schmegadoon. I don't know. Is anybody
Schmigadoon.
Schmigadoon? Yeah, that was funny. I liked it. So those two, they were like, sometimes you need a black friend, and they would go and be the black friend and be like, nope, you can't say that. Or, yeah, that's okay. When somebody white or a room full of white people is, or non black people is like, oh, yeah, let's give them all watermelon and fried chicken. And then put shower caps on all their heads and make them all talk like this head. I like it if they're shucking and jiving in the front yard too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like if they had a black person on deck that could say, no, don't do that, then maybe it wouldn't get done.
Yep. You know it. You know it.
Yes, Key and Peele. Yes, with the Megan persona. Yes. Oh my gosh, they are hilarious. I'm going to go watch some of them tonight. You guys have been so freaking awesome coming in here to Larger Curves this evening, letting me vent about none other than Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, because I had to get it off my chest, y'all. You saw I was triggered. You saw that I was triggered, and I'm glad that
Mm-hmm.
some of you guys were able to see my point, and I hope I didn't freak you other people out too much. And in the replay, if you have a comment about whether or not you think I may have been overreacting, leave it. Let's talk about it. I love to interact. So yeah, let's talk about it. Perceptions are modifiable.
Mm-hmm.
So my perception at this time is that was blackface. It was too much. Somebody should have stopped her. Or at the least, somebody over there should put a statement out and make her apologize. They made it the way they made Kenya Moore.
Yep.
Well, either or. See, and
I
I'm
agree.
even giving them options. I didn't even get into the freaking let's don't have microaggressions for 365 days. I didn't even go there. I didn't even go there. My husband thinks it's a great idea, by the way. Yes, he doesn't believe in. Yeah. My husband was like, "Oh, that's a great idea."
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. When Garcelle says to Erica, "You are the one that makes you look bad, not me." I know, right? No, let me get that audio for us right now because that is trending like nobody's business.
That
And
was the
please,
best moment
freaking,
ever.
let me go to TV Deets right quick. I already asked Chanel on you guys. I'm going to ask, how many times do you think I should ask people before they think I'm a stalker?
Chanel might do it. Chanel might do it because I was right on Brooks. When they announced the cast, I was right on Brooks. And Brooks did not pay me no attention. I even went into one of those Twitter those Twitter combo areas that she was in.
Uh-huh.
I kept trying to get on, and they kept me backstage. I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
That's
Now
crazy.
I'm not gonna beg. I'm just gonna ask gently, you know.
That
But
is crazy.
Chanel Ayan would do it. I believe she would.
Where is it?
If
Look, I've
you
been
can get
seeing
to
it all day. Where is it?
her,
I even put it to my favorites. Where'd I go? Where'd I go? Oh, Bravo Snark Side will have it. You guys check out Bravo Snark Side.
he's
Bravo Snark.
real snarky.
Yeah, I'm nowhere near as snarky as Bravo Snark Side. Bravo, but it's not a competition.
No, it sure is
Bravo,
not.
wait, here it is. Bravo Snark Side will have it. Ion is good. Yeah, and then Lisa and her always putting lip gloss on. After claiming she was Donna. Here, you guys, I'm gonna turn on my camera.
Okay.
Can you see what that says?
Diana something.
It went down. Oh, it turned over. Where'd it go?
After claiming she was Donna on
Instagram post,
Rena quickly backtracked to say her look was Cher inspired. Does this look like Cher to you? Oh, you know what? And I said, nope, I sure didn't. I said,
that's what I was talking about.
She was blackfishing. That's what I told her earlier.
So that's what I came across on my way to look for what I'm looking for you guys. Because I'm not monetized yet, so I'll edit it out. Oh no. Let's see. Let's see. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Is it here? And
I said, does Erica seem like some together with? And I said, does Erica seem like something's happening with her?
Okay, but is that to make Erica look bad, or is that out of genuine?
Erica, I don't have to make you look bad. You can do that on your own.
Look at Kyle's face.
Oh, that's going to be a double strike right there.
The song they really should have been playing was Regulator. Mount up.
Yes. I don't own the rights to this music. Copyright Act of 1976. All of that there. That was all under that copyright research. We're doing research on racism.
Sure enough.
Research on racism right now, YouTube. Please don't strike me. I was having to show that visual. I did not know that song that I do not own was going to be playing right there. Please don't strike me. This is research about racisms and microaggressions. Thank you. So, I think that helped.
I hope it did. Might have to slip you a Cash App later.
I know, right? Right. Well, it's right there, you guys. Larger curves everywhere.
But I mean, I was like, yes, finally, she put her in her place. Yes.
Yeah. But
you know,
oh yeah, let's look at that real fast, you guys. That also came up. If I'm getting straight, but I have to leave the volume down on this one.
Okay.
Because it is definitely. Let's see.
Erica, I don't have to make you look bad. You can do that on your own.
Oh, what's the meter? Let's go all the way up. Look, they have a meter for me to do, guys. They have interaction on that.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna put it all the way up. Oh my god!
Like a liar right now.
Oh, so now you're calling me a liar?
It makes it feel like you had some other ulterior motive. You just wanted me to have a problem.
I don't have to want you to have what you already have, bitch.
You know what's the baddest part about that answer that Erica gave? What she has pulled her aside 3 to 4 times already about her drinking and mixing her pills. So come on, Erica, come with something else. You tried too hard. And I've never seen Erica try this hard to snatch a girl. Okay.
Erica has been coming for Garcelle since last year.
Yep.
And I'm so glad Garcelle is not letting her have an inch this year to even take a step in the direction she took at her at the last reunion.
Mhm.
That shit was so disrespectful. No, bitch, the reason you can't get to know me is because I think you're an asshole.
Yep.
That's why you can't get to know me. You haven't
Yep.
apologized for how you treated me last season. If you were really trying to get to know me, it would have started last season, but did it? No.
Mhm.
That could have been all outside of your stuff. And even last season, she was like, oh, well, I'm going to try to move forward. Even Garcelle said that to her last season. And
Yeah.
she's just so fake, the same way she was being fake with Sutton. She was being fake with Garcelle. And now she expects them to have her brown lipstick on. And I'm tired of it. And I'm so glad they're sticking up for themselves. I was looking for the ladies of Dubai's outfits that are fire. Some are fire, and some
Mhm.
are no, no, no. Some are no, 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 no. And some are yeah, 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 yeah. Some are no, 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 no. Some are yeah, 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 yeah.
You know what? Caroline Stansberry had the nerve to say to Brooks that she looks like the Snow Queen from Narnia with that basic bedazzled sheer shirt dress on she had on. I said, "Dang, that was messed up." But I can't lie. Caroline Stansberry was correct. She did look like the Snow Queen from Narnia.
She totally did. She totally looked like the freaking Snow Queen from Narnia. I'm like, and then there was this hoopla when she first came on the show that a designer in these YouTube streets named Storm Doris,
Mm.
had designed her a lovely dress. He got to go out to New York and he brought her the dress. And then she ended up being like very rude to him. We had a live about it. She was
Okay, I
very rude
remember.
to him and didn't wear the dress after all. And and didn't wear the dress after all. And so it was a horrible experience. And she made up some reason about why she didn't wear the dress.
But what
And
she
then,
had on was ugly though. That she
yeah,
air quotes, quote unquote, replaced it with. That sunflower daisy mess that she had on. She could have left that in the suitcase and put the couture stuff on. She give a young designer a shout out.
right? Or something.
Hmm.
Or something. Oh, here they are. Here they are. Okay. Let's share that.
Oh yeah.
So that's her Ice Queen outfit.
Mhm.
And it's dreadful.
Yeah, it is
Because
very.
they shouldn't have let Lisa out of the dressing room with that much bronzer. Somebody
Yeah.
should have took the crown. Somebody should have took the crown, or at least tucked the icicles on her arms and gloves.
Yeah. She
It
shouldn't
looks
have wore
like,
those sleeve thingies. That was a bit much. The sleeve thingies.
yeah. But the back of it, I really liked. I liked the corset part, and I
Oh,
liked
okay.
that kind of material with those little feather thingies on it. I liked that part,
Yeah.
but it was just all the embellishments made it look really gaudy and really cheap. IMO, and she did herself a disservice. I think less is more, Brooks.
Mm-hmm.
Less is more, and
So
it's
is
so
she trying to
interesting.
say she's the queen of the show now?
Yeah, that's what she's trying to say. She thinks she's the queen because she played it like Survivor, and basically would go talk to the black girls and then go tell the other girls all the stuff the black girls said, and then be mad at the black girls with them.
Uh-huh.
That was so bizarre.
It
But
was.
I did not like the way that felt to watch that because it was just tacky as that outfit, girl. Tacky as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Now the queen. Now I know she's been serving as tool in every single episode, and
Mm-hmm.
I lived for every fluffy bit. Okay,
Yep.
I lived for every fluffy bit, and I love it. I love this. I love her. The
Yep.
slit is on trend. The asymmetrical shoulders on trend. And of course, as she said, I look good in every color. I'm
Yes,
black,
she does.
and yellow is one of the most exquisite colors. I did appreciate what she did with her hair. I liked her little rhinestone baby hairs with it all pulled back instead of some fabulosity New Jersey style hair did, or
Yep.
instead of the Garcelle straight part, you know. So
Yeah.
I liked that she did something different, and it's breathtaking, dramatic, drastic. I'm here for it all. Now the only thing is, I'm not sure about the shoes.
Yeah.
Um,
Maybe. Yeah. I
I
think
just
the shoes could have been. She should have
yeah,
wore gold shoes. I think, like a rich, deep gold.
yeah, or maybe something with less straps, maybe because it's already
Yeah.
so much tulle. Because it looks a little, but she loves her strappy 6-inch mule.
Yeah.
So I'm here for it. Now this Stainberry did not deliver, but it's on trend for what she's been giving us this whole season.
But
Basic,
she's yeah.
basic, basic. She wanted to
She,
wear her jeans and a crop top, I'm sure.
uh-huh.
Somebody had to talk her into this. And she's like, okay, well, at least make it see through and sparkly. That's what it looks like, she said.
But that's all she did on the Ladies of London. Basic. She was
Oh,
basic.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And now we have Nina Ali. Now, Nina is the crystal of Dubai.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember she's there until she says something all of a sudden, and then I forget again.
I think it's a
And
little ill-fitting,
it's
but the
too,
color's not bad though.
yeah, I like the ombre. I obviously she's a beautiful woman, but it's just meh.
Yeah, the waist needs to be snatched a little bit more.
It's like it's giving me bride's mom.
Yes.
And
David's
that's not a
right.
bad thing, but it's not Va Va Voom Lisa, who,
Yeah.
while she was doing a lot, like that's a lot of, she's doing Portia. I love it. She's
Uh-huh.
giving us the Dubai version of Portia. And I love Portia. I love when people just like can do it and do it. And I love when people think they can do it and do it. And she's doing it. And that slit is on trend. The oh, do you have any panties on slit? Is
Uh-huh.
very on trend. And the color, obviously, another melanated goddess looks great in yellow.
Yep.
Yellow is a popping color on us. Now her hair. For her hair, she's done a high pony kind of like this before.
All
I don't
season.
know. Now that see, because the high pony makes it young and Megan the Stallionish.
Yes.
So maybe had she done uh I don't know, French
A
burrows
chignon or
out.
something.
Yeah, maybe if her hair was just down and like a loose wave on one side, that's
Hmm.
or something. I don't know.
A
But
messy blonde would have looked nice too.
yeah, that would have been nice. My screen's not cracked, you guys. That's a gorilla screen. Okay, so that was Lisa, and now we have Sarah Almadani.
Almadani.
Almadani. Yes. So now we're gonna have Sarah Almadani. Is her name gonna go away? I have to touch it. There. So now we have Sarah Almadani, and she looks breathtaking.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like the bride,
Yep.
not the mother of the bride. She looks
Yeah,
like
no.
the bride.
The only
Um,
problem I have with her dress is it is the molded padded cups for her.
Yeah, why did she
For the
do that?
modesty, it's like it looks too. I don't know what it gives her a uniboob.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, those are close together. I'm like, should mine be closer together? Because then look at her next to Lisa. Lisa has a nice uh landing strip there. No,
Mhm.
I'm sorry, but
No, she
you
does.
have space, and cleavage does have space, or sometimes like even mine are mushed together now.
Yeah.
But I can make it cleavage.
Yeah,
Like,
but you don't. It doesn't look like you have a uniboob though. It looks
you
like
know,
she
I
has
hate a
a uniboob.
uniboob. I cannot stand a uniboob.
Me
Ooh,
neither.
stand it. Okay, now this scene in last night's Real Housewives of Dubai, I did not. Um, I feel like Caroline Stainberry gaslights Ayan. She's done it ever since the season where her and Chanel Ayan supposedly made up the first time, and Chanel was sitting next to Sergio when they were all out, remember? And then Chanel said, I have to go to the bathroom. And Sergio was having a good time talking to her. So, of course, Stainberry had to get all upset and was like, excuse me, you're talking to them? Oh, now you're with them? Remember she said that word, them?
them.
And Lisa was like, what you mean them? Because, Lisa sure had no problem with that cultural appropriation, no. She said, you go on with that there. She said, I got my blonde hair in right now, yeah? Right? So she's not even tripping the way I be tripping.
Yeah.
But she was even like, them? What do you mean by that? And then all of a sudden, Stainberry had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And of course, Sergio needed his lipstick refreshed. So he got up and chased after her. And he goes back. And Chanel comes back. And Lisa was visibly like, no, that bitch didn't just call us them.
Them.
And to Chanel. And told Chanel. And of course, Chanel, being a melanated goddess, knows exactly when you say those people, thems, and all that stuff. That's like, that's not a microaggression. That's aggression. Head
on.
Right?
Head on.
She was like, them? No, she didn't. So then Stainberry comes back with Sergio. And Sergio's lipstick looks great. So he goes over and he's like, Lisa, why are you being this way? And Stainberry's like, I never said that. When Lisa said, why did you just call us them in front of Chanel? She said, I never said that. I didn't say that. And editing helped her because they didn't play it back.
They normally play the flashback, but they didn't.
The same way they don't make everybody apologize and do a statement.
Exactly.
So, okay. So since I'm not getting monetized on this, and I could just cut it for a minute. Here, let's put this on here.
Okay.
I'll turn it back up.
I can't. I just don't feel good. I'm gonna go take a shower.
Copyright. One of the Copyright Act.
Too much. I can't.
Disclaimer.
What was too much, Nina? I don't like what Nina did. We're all friends. Instead of her encouraging our friend to stay, this one was Switzerland was over here grabbing her handbag, gathering her goodies, ready to go.
I feel like I'm the one that's most in shock when it comes to Nina, only because a lot of my apprehension that I have with Stanberry comes from Nina.
Yes.
And all the things that she told me about Stanberry. So it's almost like she's not practicing what she's preaching. Nina is a social climber, but I don't know how far she thinks she's gonna get.
Ramona Singer in Dubai.
Let's go.
And then how they have to all go console her. Look, you guys.
Yeah.
I'm like, why do they all have to go console her? She just told this black lady for the second time that we've seen on film, what do you do?
Exactly.
And I love Lisa, her friend's reply. Now, come on now. Pages of Vogue, pages of Instagram. Like, what else needs to be said? Pages of Vogue, pages of Instagram. That was
He's an actual model.
Yeah, I'm like, she's not like the ambassador for some plastic surgery. She's what the people go to get look like.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And so then Stainberry, just like she did at that table when she said, no, I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. Just like then, she's leaving in a huff. And then by the time they come to her, she's like, I didn't even say it. She doesn't understand me and she can't use her English barrier as an excuse. I'm not accepting that. And I'm like, bitch, English is your first language and you talking about misunderstanding. You didn't say what you just said all the time. You know what I mean? I'm like, really? Really?
Yeah. Child, let me tell you, Nina is a pick-me.
Every way.
Definitely.
She grew up in the U.S., so she knows exactly what Stanberry is doing.
Yeah, it's crazy. We don't even need to finish playing that. We know what the hell happened, unless you want to see
She
it played.
said,
If you want to see me play the rest of that, then put a 1 in the chat.
yeah, because
Because
Nina is she is just a pick me, honey. Pick me. I'm
Right?
good enough. I'm good enough. She has more money than Stanberry. She has more money, even though Stanberry came from old English money, not titled, but old English money. She still has more money than Stanberry. She is one. She's in one of the highest circles in Dubai. Nina is. So why is she trying to be all up Stanberry's behind? That's what I don't get. That's what Nina is. What I don't get. She doesn't need Stanberry. You know,
She doesn't need her one bit. And that's why it's even more rude that, again, here we go with the Lisa Rinna syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
Nina and Lisa known each other the longest.
Exactly.
Nina supposedly got Lisa. So that's just like how Lisa brought on Denise. Lisa brought on Sutton. Lisa brought on Garcelle, supposedly, right?
Yeah.
And now Lisa brought on Diana. So if Diana does get some more time, they're going to come for her ankles too. She's going to be like, what was that book exactly that I posed in after all? Like, she's going to say some stupid things, right? But excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry, you guys.
That's all right.
So anyway, Nina is a pick-me. Because for her and Lisa to have known each other the longest and fill her friend's head with all this shit, tell her be careful, and also co-sign and be like, well, I'm going to stand 10 feet away because she's this kind of person. And then get there and put her lipstick on? Really? She got right for her brown lipstick, y'all.
Yep.
All of these ass kissers everywhere. And you see whose ass is getting kissed. It's the blonde blue. And that goes along with the whole system of WS. And because of that, it's why I get triggered, because I know that it all has to really do with that. So I'm like, stop it already and just let me get entertained a little bit. Because even this Nina turning and running to Carolyn Stanberry is, girl, remember in Roots when that one little girl taught the Kizzy to read? She's like, I won't tell. I'll teach you to read. It's okay. I won't tell Papa. I'll never tell Kissy. Me and you are friends. You were my best friend, Kissy. Soon as her daddy said anything, she's like, Kissy know how to read.
Yep.
And had Kissy taken away from her family. Okay?
Child, they do it all the time.
So to me, it's like that kind of energy where how are you going to teach her to read the language of Stanberry? And then as soon as Stanberry come, be like, oh, she know your language. Right?
It's so hypocritical. And I'm just like, come on, Nina. Your husband is a big deal. So what? Stanberry ain't nobody.
Right? It's so hypocritical.
I'm just like, how you gonna warn somebody on somebody and then plant your lips firmly?
Firm. And get all the brown lipstick you can get. And then come back to my face and act like I can't smell the shit. How you gonna do that?
I don't even know. And you know what? Brooks is the same way.
Brooks is worse to me because Brooks is melanated. So it's even worse than Brooks. Because they really think they're talking to their sister girl. But maybe they don't, because Chanel Lyon knows that she turns on her every chance she gets. Because I actually think Caroline Brooks actually wants to wear Chanel Lyon.
Probably does. Single white female fashion.
Definitely. She's like trying on her clothes that can fit and everything. They laugh at her when she comes in, but they always stare at her when she goes out. So whatever. But you know who else? Sarah. So that scene with Sarah and Cheyenne Cheyenne. I just combined Chanel and Ion. Um, with Chanel Ion to the hypnotherapist.
Yeah.
Now, she had her damn hat on again.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, is her head shape funny? Does her hair, is it too greasy? Like, why does she always have that hat on?
I don't know.
Her hair looked great in this reunion picture. I'm like, just do that because that hat is distracting. It's 1,000. We know it's 120 degrees, Sarah. Take the hat off, darling.
Not 120 degrees.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
They were getting ice for the pool when it first started. Remember? They were like, oh, yeah, for a treat, we get ice delivered for the pool because without it, it's a jacuzzi.
Exactly. Boiling the babies.
Gabrielle, thank you so much for coming. You have a fabulous day. Thank you for coming in.
Au revoir, Gabrielle.
Au revoir. Au revoir, Gabrielle. Merci. Okay, so what else? The Sarah's hair, the hypnotherapist. Now that could have been a better scene for me if I didn't think the only reason Chanel Ayan was doing it is because her drive and passion to make everybody like her.
Yeah.
She said that to all the ladies so far. So far, she's wanted Caroline Brooks to be her. Why be that? Be me. So far for Chanel Ayan, she said it before. Why be that? It's something similar, like to fix you, be more like me. I've done this. You do this too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's little. I don't know. It comes off a little more than advice because when you don't do it, then she gets mad at you the way she did at Brooks when she didn't take all of her advice the way she wanted her to take it.
Yeah, there's a big thing on Twitter with that.
On which Twitter?
Black Twitter.
Oh, tell me more.
Yeah.
I'm not a member. Look, y'all, I'm not a member of Black Twitter. I think I need to follow more people or something. I don't know what's happening.
I don't know what it is, but a lot of Black people have been coming after Sarah saying, stop pretending you're a doctor. And I let me find my tweet real quick.
Well, I agree with that so far.
And she says, I'm not saying I'm a doctor. Yeah, you are, Huzzy. You are saying that you are a doctor. It's in your Instagram.
Yes.
Dr. Sarah Al-Madani.
She's crazy.
I'm like, really?
Ooh, Ari posted, never underestimate how far a jealous person will go to destroy you.
Mm-hmm.
Ariane posted that. Ariane Coastlaw Curry, you guys.
Ariane needs she needs help.
She needs more than help. She needs somebody to come take her damn phone and give her a chair.
Mm-hmm. Her mama ain't helping.
Exactly. I'm surprised her mom's not clout chasing on it if she's not stopping her. Why she should stop her. I did not like when Sergio showed up in Real Housewives of Dubai.
Oh, I was like, why is he there? Whose husband used to do that a lot on one of these franchises? Somebody's husband used to do that a lot.
I don't know, but it's annoying. And I was surprised that Stainberry left and went on a trip 2 days after she got married. I'm like, where's your honeymoon? No wonder he showed up. She was like, oh, honey, I rented the place for a week, but if you show up, then the girls will leave and we can have our honeymoon the rest of the time. And then we'll be paid for by production because they all left.
Oh, it was Kim Zolciak's husband used to be there all the time.
Croy, yes. Yes.
And she just
Greg Leakes would be there all the time too, but he would interact with the other people.
Yeah.
He was like a friend of them. He was like, you know what I want is I want all the husbands to get paid. If New Jersey really is getting paid, then I need all the husbands on all the franchises to be getting paid. Because Peter wanted it. Everybody called him a bitch, said he wanted a peach, said all this stuff. He was, why are you trying to be like the girls? All this stuff. He was what's that called? Innovator. He was. Yeah. He
knew the game.
He was on the precipice of what was possible for when you say that you're a real housewife. You have to show how so. You know, it's not just about this part. It's also about that part. And we have something to add to the show. He said that. But because he's, They were
Yeah.
like, yeah, you're getting too big for your britches. Look, you're bringing Cynthia down. He's greedy, And
Yeah.
now
So,
come to find out Joe Gorga's getting paid.
yup, sure
Come to
is.
find out that Teresa Giudici's daughters are getting paid. Come to
Mhm.
find out that, so many people are now getting paid. But I wonder, did Brett ever get a check? Did, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why not pay the people that are the other on the other shows if you're paying these guys?
Exactly. So Sarah said, I don't know why people are upset. I have an honorary PhD, over 150 business awards, 4 government positions being the youngest, 6 initiatives to elevate women in business, more than 200 speeches around the world, 4 TED Talks. I think I earned it. Celebrate, don't hate. So I said, it's not that we're upset because you have all of these accolades. You didn't go through a PhD program and put in the work to receive the title of Doctor of Philosophy. You were honored with it. So therefore, you're not actually a doctor. You are just Sarah. And then I also added, stop saying you are a doctor and a life coach and you have not studied in the field of psychology and or counseling. You are a fraud. You answered someone in a tweet I responded to, I'm not a counselor, but you claim to be a life coach. And what do you think that is? Yeah, she did that doctor did a good job on her.
She did, huh? That's what I was saying earlier when I said her new face matched her dress.
Yeah. Yeah. She got light. I don't know how she must have stayed out of the sun for a long time.
So that's Sarah.
So a lot of other people were echoing what I was saying. Well, why you calling yourself a doctor then?
Uh-huh.
So it wasn't the fact that she has achieved all this stuff. It was the fact that she's lying and saying she's a doctor because she is an honorary doctor.
Right.
And
then going around writing prescriptions for all these people that I don't know, did she just meet Caroline Brooks to comment on her parenting?
Yeah, they had just met. Brooks had said on a live that they had just met, and how dare her. This was the first time she was spending time with her, not in the group, and she had invited her over to her house. And her son had ate his dinner or his lunch or whatever they were having, and she was like, how melanated children, it's a table full of adults. Once you eat your food, you got to get up and go because it's grown folks here. So, and then she was like, well, you need to tuck him in. And she was like, no, he's fine. It was like 6:00 in the evening. He's okay. She's told her son, I'll talk to you later. They were having grown folk convo. There was no need for him to be there. Her son know too much because he like, well, she was married 3 times. I'm like, what? That's what he told Nina's husband, that she had been married 3 times. Sarah has. I was like, dang. Little boy know how many times she been married, and he just telling it to people. It's like she has no control over the little boy. But yet she want to tell somebody.
Yeah, he wouldn't even sit on the carpet with her and eat old school style, so her grandpa would be proud.
Yeah. So it's just like, how you can't even raise your kid. How you gonna tell somebody how to raise their kid?
Yeah.
And for us melanated people, that's part of our culture.
Right. I used to always say for that it's true. I feel like you can really understand if you've actually gone through it. You empathize in another way. But that doesn't mean that you should pretend that you're a doctor and tell other people how to do what you're not able to do.
Yep.
And it is kind of like, didn't somebody recently say that's like going to a hairdresser that doesn't know how to, going to the manicurist and their nails are jacked up, or going to a blonde-headed hairdresser, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
but their specialty is growing hair and they're bald-headed.
Yep.
Yeah, such is life. But yeah, that doesn't match in this case. We're tired of it. We're tired of it.
She's like real preachy.
And who else in she's super duper preachy. I don't like it. That was a cool exchange. I like that. I like that. So how do I get in on Black Twitter? I just go to
It
where
just went wildflower. It just went wildfire. And then
do I have
another
to follow a hashtag called Black Twitter or something?
no. You okay, you can notice it. It's like a swarm effect of melanated people. It's not. It's like melanated people, and then it's like the Hannahs that are real allies. You know, real allies come at you, and then you got the homegirls coming at you, and then you got it's like the beehive on steroids.
Oh my gosh. I've heard the beehive is.
Yes. Black Twitter is like the beehive on steroids mixed with a little bit of the barbs.
Oh, I've heard the barbs are outrageous.
The barbs are crazy.
Outrageous. Outrageous.
Yep.
So what else happened in the episode? Anything else?
That's pretty much it.
Either episode? No, yeah, not for me either. That's
Yeah,
pretty much it. Those are the points that I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're the only ones that matter, really.
Right. Okay, so I guess we can end it here then, because I talked about my main point from the other one, and we got the fashions in from Dubai, which I wanted to do. Thank you, Corey, for that. Who would you say was best dressed before we bye-bye?
For me, it was Chanel Ion.
Definitely. Runner up? Give me first,
Lisa.
second, third. Okay, just give me the order. So Chanel, okay. Lisa.
Then Sarah. Then Nina. And of course, Stanberry is last, honey.
I would have the same exact order. The same.
Oh, I forgot Brooks. Excuse me. Brooks before Stanberry. I forgot about Brooks. It was her outfit was forgettable. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to throw shade, but dang.
Yeah, that was pretty
about that.
That was pajamas, and you were supposed to be in a gown, bitch. So you do the last place in line.
That's
will give the she actually looks like, have you actually ever seen like an octopus? The ends of an octopus thing.
Yeah.
Like some kind of crazy octopus clam dress that ate her and it was getting to her head.
Octopus freaked me out, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, I'm watching an octopus walk in my head. I'm watching an octopus walk on the sand. Oh. If they freak me out.
Yeah, she gets to go before Stanberry too, because I was here for the train.
Yeah.
Do you think if they have in season 2, Stanberry's needed?
No, Stanberry can go.
I don't think she really wants to be there. She didn't.
Nina can go too.
I think Nina can go.
Sarah can go too with her preachiness.
Yes, unless she's
going to find another semi modest, semi-traditional Arab woman. If we can replace her with someone else that's more interesting, that'd be great, because we need to have that person who's got one foot in and one foot out, so we can understand the dichotomy of being an Arab woman, kind of.
Right. That would be intriguing to watch.
It would.
I don't feel like we got it with this cast.
No.
We did not get it with this cast. They didn't get like a full, Prosperity, thick girl, 40s.
Hey, Prosperity.
No way, Prosperity. Oh, I love you, girl. What's going on? Where are you?
Hello. How y'all doing?
Doing good.
Every day we wake up is a blessing. Everything after that is a bonus.
Amen.
Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, I got you playing in the background.
Okay. Hello, Chris.
Chris Maxwell is in my house. Thanks for stopping in, Chris. I appreciate you being here. That is fabulous. Thank you.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, what's good?
Nothing. Every day we wake up is a blessing. Everything after that is a bonus. Just happy to be here.
Yes,
Right?
Lord.
Hey, I was over on another live when you came up. You know I had to stop through.
No way. So you're in another live right now also?
No, I was. I just finished.
Oh, where were you?
Over at Jeremy Speaks TV. He is hilarious. Oh my
Oh,
God.
I have to go check him out. Jeremy
He's
Speaks.
hilarious. I
I'm
promise
gonna
you.
look him up
You
right
will
now.
get your life each and every time. Subscribe to him.
Ooh.
He's great. He be letting these loving Huntsville people have it. He's funny as all outdoors. I
Oh,
love
that's
him.
funny. Okay. Okay, I see. Okay, I'll go back there. Excellent. Well, we were just talking about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills because the season episode finally happened where Garcelle said, Erica, I don't have to make you do that, look bad. You do that on your own. Erica, I don't have to make you look bad. You do that on your own.
Mm-hmm.
I heard Tori earlier on Mim's channel.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So you didn't see it? I was talking about you earlier. Were your ears ringing?
No, what you were saying?
I said that if Prosperity Thick Girl 40 was here, she would say, Lorgia, if you're so triggered, don't watch. Don't give them your view.
Exactly. I get the clear people information from you because I'm not into them.
I was like, because I watched because of Garcelle and she's finally doing what I need her to do. You know who was basically a real life girl, Where's Waldo?
Mm-hmm.
Cherie.
Yes. Yes. She's trying to fill these heifers out. And I think she's doing it a little too long. I think she need to come on and say a little something.
But she did say something, so it's weird to me. It's so weird. Like just last time they were having a so-called tennis match, she jumped right in. She was like, "Oh, I'll take this serve." You know what I mean? When Garcelle had something to say before, and now all of a sudden they're not showing her say a word. They just show her literally in the corner and from a weird angle too, like something happened to her contract where they were like, "Oh, we can't film her whole body or her whole face from front on."
She trying to take her place.
She trying to take Garcelle's place, possibility.
She is saying she already is siding with those ladies, saying that Sutton, who I feel is a great ally for Garcelle, is a liability because she blocks her from getting to know the other ladies. But I'm like, have you been watching the show?
Exactly.
If you were watching the show, Preacher Lady, you would know that these ladies need more than prayer. They need some hands-on testimony work. They need some mission work. You need to go get your hands dirty with these hoes.
I haven't watched the show, but I've heard enough to know that she don't need to get to know them other ladies.
No, she don't.
Right? She doesn't.
She had the panini. She had the C19. So she's just coming back. Because they keep passing that around like it's a dodgeball. You know what I mean?
Right. Like it's a nice new car or something. Like they winning.
Yeah. It just keeps going around in the circle.
Right? I'm whatever on that. But yeah, that's too bad that everybody in that whole place seemed to got it. But it still doesn't explain why she was standing in the corner so awkward every time they showed old girl in the whole episode. It was just bizarre. I was like, nothing to say. Really? Cat got your tongue? I doubt that. So what's going on?
Yeah.
Garcelle need to get her together.
Huh?
I said Garcelle need to get her together to let her know what you're trying to do. It's not going to work.
Yeah, well, I think if she just keeps her good alliance with her good Sally's, Kathy and Sutton, and that she'll be okay. She'll be okay as long as she has at least one clear lady. She'll be okay.
And
And
they
that
say Kathy love her.
she loves Garcelle. Garcelle is really lovable. I like her a lot, and I like her for like all the movies, series, modeling, like her
Mm-hmm.
story, her vibe, what
I
she's
like her
done.
too.
I
I
like
love
her.
it since
She's like
Jamie Foxx.
as a human.
I like her too. I just want her to speak up more. I'm glad she's starting to.
Me too. I'm really glad she's starting
It
to.
took her.
And
It took her long enough.
right,
Yeah, from what
right.
I heard, it has taken her long enough, and I'm like, girl, they act a fool. You better act a fool with them. Keep trying to keep up. They kill me trying to do this tight tap dance for the man. I don't want them to look at me like this. I don't want them to look at me like that. But why they dogging you the whole time? No, be who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Garcelle was very interesting. She's an interesting person. And what made me so mad with her was the season she came on, or the second season she was on, she dropped and kissed Erica's ring because she mentioned something she didn't know she wasn't supposed to mention. And that made me look at her side eye for a little while. And I'm like, why would you kiss the ring, girl? Don't bend down.
I gotta knock the ring off her finger.
Let her cry, because you didn't know that she only told Crystal not to mention it, but she didn't tell Garcelle not to mention it. But yes, she gonna get her non-existent booty on her back.
Your dad's taking you?
Garcelle mentioned it.
Okay. I'll make it happen.
So I don't know, but I'm glad she's finally fighting for herself. And Sheree just wants to be on the street. She needs something to do. Her son is all grown up now.
I don't like them type of friends.
You know what? She don't like Sutton, and that's that. She spoke her mind. I can't knock her for that. I don't like Sutton.
But I'm just saying now she's trying to get in the good with these other ladies, and no, you came in with Garcelle, stay there.
I don't think she should do that. I want her to be all gun ho for Garcelle. And
That's
you
what
know,
I'm saying. Don't jump ship.
actually, when she did speak up before, I was kind of like, well, she could have. You went through all that talking, and it didn't really seem like you ever said, "Oh, Garcelle is right." It was more she had a similar point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe there has been something. I don't know. I hope they don't pull a Lisa Rinna. I hope they don't turn on each other. They just need to.
Yeah, I think they have been. I think Sheree has been talking to, because they are friends off camera and have been for a while. I think that she has been talking. Something about Sutton does not sit well with Sheree, and I think she's been talking to her about watch your back with Sutton, please.
You think
But
Garcelle?
you can't make people see something that they don't see. You gotta. Something's gonna have to do something to Garcelle for her to see with someone else.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, something's gonna have to happen, and that's what's gonna have to happen for me to think that Sutton is not who she's being.
I don't know. Something don't sit right with me with Sutton.
She's quirky and I like it, but she doesn't come off like harmful, malicious.
What the other ladies are?
They normally aren't harmful at first.
Well, I don't know. She just doesn't. I don't know. She hasn't not once thrown Garcelle under the bus. Usually there would have been an indication by now. We're so many episodes in. There hasn't been like a time where she's turned on Garcelle yet.
True. I don't like Kathy either.
Now, Kathy
is very harmful.
Kathy is an interesting ladybug.
She is harmful. Ask LaToya Jackson.
Ask LaToya Jackson?
Yeah, Kathy is harmful.
Okay, here, I'm going to put this allegedly banned.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. You're going to tell me the story about what you said.
She was on LaToya's show on OWN. and she asked Latoya about her ex-husband, the one who passed her around like party favor to all of his friends. Are you still a virgin? And she knew, and she absolutely positively knew what that man did to Latoya. Awful. How he was awful and DV'd her a lot and forced her to do things against her will. And she mentioned that, and that poor woman broke down and cried. And I said, no, you won't. If Michael was alive, that wouldn't have happened.
That's crazy.
So I said from that point on, I was like, nope, Kathy ain't no friend to nobody.
Yeah, well, you see how they say she do her sister, so it wouldn't be too fetched.
That is so rude. That's really rude. And she did that in front of people, huh?
She did it on a TV show in front of the cameras.
In front of the world.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's bad. Oh yeah, I hope Sutton doesn't. Well, I hope Garcelle doesn't give Sutton any information to do that with, and I hope Sutton doesn't do it. There.
For Garcelle's sake, I hope not. I hope Cherie's not right.
I think
For
Garcelle.
Garcelle's sake.
I think Garcelle knows how to move, probably from dealing with the boy's dad. Honestly, she's been moving in that world for a long time, and so she knows how to just keep her composure the way they do while they're calling the people to get you. You know, they're just like, well, this is about to be what's going to happen, and they have a, you know what I'm saying? Like she totally has a temperament that is like very arresting officer, like keep calm. You know what I mean? Like
you know, it's very Obama like. You remember how people would say Obama doesn't get mad or this, that, and another? It's that. It's just that. She has that detachment that she can just go ahead and do that. You know what? It just dawned on me when you just said that. And I had forgot all about she had a clear husband.
Yes,
I had forgotten.
Yep. So
that's why she is the way she is.
Yep. Exactly.
So I'm gonna cut her some slack now.
Yes.
See, you didn't change my perception.
Oh my gosh. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Oh, will they give me for that one? Because I know the whole
Probably
thing.
not. But not on, you haven't changed my perception on Sutton though. Not on Sutton. Sutton is a gremlin behind all that. Thank you, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, love. Yes. I'm a Southern lady. I know what all that means. That means F you and I'm gonna get you tomorrow.
Well, yeah, she could turn into, oh, I'll teach you how to read. I'll teach you how to read. I won't tell Papa. I'll teach you how to read.
Y'all a mess.
Sutton is that for me. I swear. I
oh, just, she better not. Oh my God. I'll be like, my radar was so off.
I just
my jar will be broke if I'm wrong.
I want to be wrong. Right. I want to be wrong. I really do.
She bet not. Oh, my purse. She bet not.
Not my purse.
My purse, my pocketbook hold this shit. She bet not.
I want to be wrong. I really do.
God, hold this shit. I'll be right back.
Oh my Lord.
Please don't be true. Oh man, yeah. I can't afford for my daughter to be that far off.
Yeah,
I can't afford it. You know, my radar.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. I just think I'm wrong.
I can dig it. I can dig it.
Because my dar can be is off a lot sometimes.
Yeah, mine can be, but usually not about this. Because well, I hope not. But I should
wanna
just
be
suspect
wrong.
it all the time. Damn it, Leah.
I
Okay.
want to be wrong.
Okay. It's so funny. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm a
Okay.
Southern lady. I know.
You know. Oh my gosh, she knows.
I know what they really mean. All that's code. Don't you, Prosperity? All that, honey, child. I love you. Oh, bless her heart.
I'm like a vampire with them. I'm allergic. They like garlic. They're like what garlic is to a vampire. That's what they are to me. I try to keep it like this
No, please.
Lord.
because they like to call the cops on people. I don't know.
She doesn't strike me all Karen-y.
I didn't say she was a Karen. I just said she's adjacent to a Karen. You know, you know what it is?
Backstabbers.
It's like she has unconscious bias. I believe she does.
Okay, so that goes back to my whole 365 days of no microaggression.
That's what I'm picking up from her.
Yes. And that her daughter's friend did say she stopped hanging out with her because Sutton supposedly, allegedly, I'm glad we have that allegedly thing. That's just something that I read on the internet. And you know that shit is the new bathroom wall.
Yes, Lord. They throw everything on that and see if it sticks.
For a good time called Google.
Or you think they cooking spaghetti?
See if it's al dente.
It's not done yet. Oh, this is cooked too long.
Al dente. I don't know. I kind of like my pasta a little less al dente and more.
I do too.
Yeah, I don't like it like mush. I like it to still have its form and be
and
less
bite
than al dente, more than soft.
Yeah.
I feel that one.
No, these heifers in my house like it's soft.
No.
And I gotta
by the time you warm it up and you add it to whatever you're gonna add it to. No, that's
yeah. I gotta overcook spaghetti in this house, and I hate it.
Ooh, some spaghetti with hamburger and hot links and a little bit of sugar in there. It sounds so good.
You making me
hungry. I made some last week. I just knew I made a whole lot of it, and it was gone the next day.
Oh, I'll make it tomorrow.
They snuck in the refrigerator at night.
I was some heat. I was like,
what's your favorite kind of hot link where you are?
I don't like hot links.
Oh, you do that. So what's your specialty in your spaghetti?
I'll put Ecker's sausage or some little smoked sausage, cut them up, but I don't like hot links.
Oh, nice.
I do a turkey because I don't eat pork, so I do a turkey sausage. An Italian turkey sausage.
Oh, nice.
I do, if I can find it. Now they're hard to find. I do a what is the name of that daggone chicken? Turkey, I mean. I can't think of it right now. But it's hard to find. But they have a turkey style Italian sausage. And I just put it in there.
I like using the Italian sausages because you can squeeze it out of its casing. And you won't know if you're about to bite a piece of sausage or you about to bite a piece of meat, the ground.
Oh yeah. I always squeeze it off because I just don't like that skin.
Yeah, I don't like the casing.
Right, that's what I said. Squeeze it out the casing.
Yeah, it's like Spanx for sausage.
And actually, I don't even like to eat the my kid. I pick mine out and give it to my kids. I don't even like the sausage in my spaghetti.
Yeah, you just like
unless it's the Italian sausage that's chopped up and just looks like meat.
Yeah.
Other than that, you just like it the sauce and the noodles.
Yeah, it's in the meat.
Oh, nice. I've been trying to like it like that because a lot of these chefs on my Instagram feed, We'll just have like a nice, rigatoni with the vodka pasta sauce and garnished with some grated Parmesan and slivered basil and be like, "Ooh, this is so good." And I'm like, "You are making that look hella good."
Yeah.
And
I
there's
have
no,
a baked rigatoni recipe.
my son loves baked pasta. I don't like it that crunchy. Why are you trying to get it to like how we just got it out of the box, son?
Right.
I boil mine. I boil my rigatoni first.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like you make the freaking noodles by boiling them. You do your sauce or whatever, and then you put them back in the oven. And my son likes it to the point where they're as hard as when we got them out the box in the first place.
Oh, he likes it overcooked.
Yeah,
Mm.
dude.
I remember my ex told me I don't like sugar in my spaghetti. I said, "Well, you's a damn liker. You've been eating sugar in your spaghetti since I met you."
Right?
When I started cooking, I don't know what you talk about.
You have to put a teeny bit of sugar, or if you're
Yeah.
not into sugar, you can put your honey, you can put whatever. But you
Yeah,
have
you
to
gotta
cut
take
that
that bitterness out.
You gotta
Exactly.
cut it. You gotta cut it, and that'll
I'm
make
like,
you.
that's why you like to eat it so much. That's why you eat so much of it now, because you
Yeah.
don't know what you're talking about.
Because it makes your heartburn less when you cut that acid.
And he had acid reflux. Like, dude, I'm helping.
Was the acid reflux to the point of carried his own baking powder?
Oh
Or
no,
baking
it was
soda?
worse. It was worse. He had to go to specialist. I mean, when I first met him, he was like, "Well, I got acid reflux real bad, and sometimes I can't even get to sleep." I'm talking about. I had one night I had to sit on his chest to help get the goddamn stuff to come up.
Wow.
At least burp and get some relief and go to sleep. I was like, "Oh God, I don't know if I want to do this."
Yeah, I take Pepsi twice a day for mine.
He's hard hit.
Mine is more stress related.
Well, his probably is too. You stay stressed about something.
So far, I had got diagnosed with IBS. I was talking about that with winter,
Oh yeah.
and also I used to have horrible. Please, somebody give me some medicine for this heartburn situation going on. And you know what? As soon as I changed my food combinations, I ain't had either. And I haven't had to take medicine for like 10 years. Just
Thank
like
God.
with stopping with the food combinations, but still being able to enjoy those same types of things. Or even like doing like, okay, so like I know onions repeat on me. So if I do want the taste of onion, you got to get that out of the way before 10 a.m. For you not to have the heartburn at 11 when you're trying to get to sleep, or at 2 when you turn over in your sleep, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so then also, actually, it's like how you eat your carbs. So the way you guys are eating your carbs should be lessening your heartburn, because trying to break down carbs with protein backs it up and
I thank
creates,
God that's not my problem.
So, but also you could have, what else did I change around? Oh, and sugar. Oh my God. Sugar. Have you ever ate that chocolate at night because the sugar monster was tickling your feet and it told you to get up and go down to the kitchen and get something sweet and stick it in your mouth and then go back and get in the bed? Did that ever happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, always. But I'm thank God I don't get heartburn from it.
Yeah, sugar. Sugar. I had to put sugar out after a certain hour. No more sugar. And no more heartburn.
Yeah,
The
it's the
child, I
dark
wake up
chocolate.
eating things in my bed. I wake up eating a fruit snack, a chip, a cookie, some tacos that I knew I needed to leave out for my pizza.
That's
I
hilarious.
I eat more in my sleep than I do all damn day long.
Wow.
I don't know why, just looking at your picture, Prosperity Thick Girl 40, why I believe Martell probably can't handle all that Sheree is working with. Like, he doesn't really, I don't know. Sheree
I
looks
told
as
you he
strong
don't
as
get big
him.
D energy.
He does not. He's not
He
giving.
don't.
Yeah, BDE
He
at
don't.
all.
He sure don't.
Not at all. And like he used to be like sexier, but the more he does his shenanigans, the more I'm like, you know what? You're just okay nowadays. Like
You've been funny looking to me. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
And it
I
makes it
never
worse
saw him
now.
that
like,
way.
there was a moment when his nipple shirts didn't bother me so much. And then all of a sudden I was like, dude, you're doing 8 much, right? Oh, look, Sharon R is stopping by to say hi. Sharon R is stopping by to say
Hi.
hi. Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Sharon.
You know we were on here for like 4 more hours after y'all left that night.
Oh my goodness. I would have been asleep on the air.
No, 555. We ended it at 555.
Ask Heart. I fell
Yeah.
asleep on her one night.
Yeah, it was hilarious. We were like, we think she's asleep, you guys.
I fell asleep on Heart of Inspiration one
Hilarious.
night. I was gone.
That was funny. I don't even know what I'm doing now. My son just got here. He was coming, but I was like, let me at least go live and say my piece about this real prosperity. Here,
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you real fast. I'm gonna show you real fast. Oh, damn it. Wait, I don't want it to go away. Thank you. Okay. And then I say this. 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 And then I do this. And then I say this. And then it's there. Okay.
Hey.
So, prosperity.
Hmm.
No way. You're an alien? Sharon, thank you so much. That is so freaking cool. I want to tell you,
Yay.
so freaking cool.
Welcome to the family.
What family?
She just subscribed to the Larger Curves family.
Family.
She's an official curvy. Thank
Oh,
you.
okay, I thought you was talking about the other alien lady. I was about to say, really?
Oh no. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
Okay.
I didn't mean to confuse.
Yeah, I was about to say, ooh, y'all still doing that?
So this right here is a picture of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills at the Rena Beauty Party, the second Rena Beauty Party, because she regurgitates everything. Anyway, this lady in the middle here is, who do you think this is with the afro? Oh, you guys can see my freaking cursor. Great.
Is that Sharice?
Nope, this is Garcelle. Okay, and this is Erica Rena with the blonde hair right here.
I thought
Okay.
that was Erica Jane back there.
This is Erica Rena. And this is Lisa. No, this is Erica Jane. And this is Lisa Rena.
Okay, I was about to say, I thought that was Erica. I was saying,
So why? Oh, and this is Cherie right here next to Erica. So why is Cherie and Garcelle and Lisa all the same color?
Exactly.
So what had happened? And then why hasn't Bravo said anything about this obvious blackfishing? Because when this happened, they put out a statement and they were like, "Oh, we don't condone this of any kind."
And they made her put out a statement.
Yes, exactly. And then also, when this happened, where's my bar? When this happened right here, what did they do?
Nothing.
They went back and they were like, "Oh, nothing." They didn't say not a word. And they lightened some of the images. But the truth is the truth, and they couldn't undo all of it. And we saw what we saw.
Well, we know who Bravo is, so it's not a surprise.
Exactly. And that's why I said, if Prosperity Thick Girl 40 were here, you guys, she would tell me, "Larger, why are you fucking with it?"
And that's why I don't watch Bravo channel now. I'll wait till it come on YouTube or in somewhere else. Bravo doesn't get my.
Because this is offensive and unacceptable. And somebody should have not let her out the freaking trailer with this much freaking bronzer on.
They shouldn't have let her in the party with that much bronzer on.
It
Somebody
was
should
her party.
Well, goddamn it, somebody that saw her should have took her back upstairs and made her change.
Oh my
Well,
gosh. That's
She
what I'm
said
saying.
she was
She
trying
got
to look
there
like
early.
Cher.
No, she said she was trying to look like Donna Summer. And then after the blowback, she was like, I
Cher.
was just trying to look like Cher.
And they bought that.
Well, they let it be. They didn't make a statement like they did for this lady who obviously has Indian in her.
And that's why, and that is why they do it, because us people that looks like us, the people that are being emulated, goddamn imitated by her, won't just shut up. They'll say something for 5 seconds and then they'll just let it go. So why should they care? Why should they change? We gonna still give them our money. We still gonna give them the view. So why should I care? Why should I give a damn? If you don't give a damn and it's your race, why should I? I'm making money from this.
Right. And the ratings are starting to come in again for Kingdom More over here.
Okay.
But I don't really review that show right now.
I don't either.
But we could talk about Marlo. We could talk about it, but that would be a whole nother 18 minutes. Because Marlo is too much. I feel like she's being too much. Like she can be what she is. Just reel it in a little, just a little bit, Marlo.
Marlo is trash.
A wee bit. McClurney, just a wee bit.
He's trash. He's trash. He's trash.
Because I'm surprised. And then she goes, and I feel like Andy kind of likes it. I feel like Andy, he loves having a Nene replacement.
He loves what he does, but he doesn't like her as a person.
Just like he didn't like Nene as a person, but he
exactly. But he'll take their money.
He loves the Black ladies that give him accessibility to the culture.
Exactly. He's going to take the money.
Yes, Candy, exactly. And you guys know that Maya Rudolph right here is Minnie Riperton's daughter. You know that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I saw she was on something.
She's in Loop right now. It's on Apple TV. It's hilarious. She plays a bajillionaire who just promised to give away all her money because she's like, I shouldn't have all of this. And she pledged to get to zero from her $120 billion. I'm like, ooh, it's got like
you say 120 billion?
Billion. Yes, she was trying
Maya Rudolph?
Yes.
Yeah, in the movie. In the movie.
Oh, I'm about to say, hold on, let me go in her DM. Shit.
And you want to know something? You want to know a funny fact? The house that she is filming in is called The One, and it was built by a brown man named Now Niami, and he wanted to build this massive house, and he couldn't finish building it. It's not finished being built. They took it from him, and he's bankrupt now.
Oh God!
And he was almost a billionaire.
Damn.
Yeah, he's built a lot of homes in Beverly Hills.
Why did he lose it all?
He lost it all because of that house.
Damn.
Wow.
You see that?
I see it.
And I've been noticing it. And that's why I'm like, I'm not sure why when they do finally get a show on, like Married to Medicine, they always still have somebody that is not them in
their show.
Yeah. And other shows like New Jersey, they just got a husband that is Black. got a husband that's black, and they've been on for all this time, allowed to go without having to mix. And Beverly Hills, they've been allowed to go without having to mix with for all this time. But Real Housewives of Atlanta, now while that was Nene who brought on Kim, who, you know, she knew how Kim was already. She was just hoping she would hold it together or not use her powers against her, and she did. And I feel like Nene was in her feelings on some of it and still valid on a lot of it. So however that has to play out, just because you're my friend, we not friends like that. We not peeing behind the Jeep no more, girl. You know, we're not friends like that no more. You don't get to just, you know, be like nigga this or whatever, right? So I feel like if she did say that, which Nene hasn't been known to be a liar. That's the other part about this. She hasn't been known to be a liar. She hasn't been known to be difficult, pushy, you know, demanding, or anything. She's not known for any of the things that usually are a problem.
When she stop being what? She ain't what known for what? Putting pushy.
Why is it wait, where is damn Nene on this picture? Oh no, these are all the Beverly Hills only.
Yeah.
These are all the Beverly Hills.
Wait a minute, where is Joyce? They missed Joyce. Where's Joyce? The Puerto Rican mommy. Where is she?
I was thinking, is this?
No, I don't see
Lisa Rinna is in here a lot.
Lisa Rinna is in
Yeah,
here.
she's in there about 15 times.
Yeah.
Joyce is not on here.
Are these the seasons?
Her and Kyle are on here more than once.
I don't see Joyce, the Puerto Rican mommy. I begged and begged and begged. I kept sending Twitters. We need women of color. There are women of color in here in these enclaves.
Yeah, these are all the same.
I need to see them. And they gave us Joyce, and I was like, yes, finally. And then they ran her off.
This is in the New York Times. And remember when newspapers were like, oh my gosh, she waited for
the
it.
Rupert Murdoch Express, the New York Times.
Right now. So when will the reckoning of racism catch up with reality TV? From Real Housewives to Vanderpump Rules, Bravo shows offer a complicated wealth of diversity. And it's complicated because it's segregated in a way. It's controlled segregation because Black shows always have one, and their shows
have one.
Right, and their shows never have to have one until they do. You know,
it's like all TV, they got to just give us that one token Black person. Just one. They'll put just one, and then make them the dumbest one out of everybody in the building, knowing we don't do the things that white people do.
Right?
Yeah, they left Joyce clean out.
And then, you know, a lot of Marlo and Luann have freaking mugshots. And Tinsley too. Tinsley has a mugshot.
Hell, the lady from New York got a couple of mugshots.
Tinsley Mortimer has a mugshot.
The lady from the one that used to be the Countess lady, she got a couple of mugshots.
Yeah. She does. Luann does.
Oh, Teresa has a mugshot. Oh yeah, because she went to jail.
Yeah.
Who's this lady? Who's this?
That's Portia. That's Portia with her original face.
That's from when she dragged Kenya off the couch. Or when she beat up the girl in the alley. Take your pick.
Yep. When she beat the girl up in the alley. Nene got her out of the Kenya thing. She told her what to do.
But she still got a mugshot for that though.
She flipped Kenya. I said to myself,
Mark Jr. Who's this?
That's Kim.
Oh, Kim Richards.
Not March.
That's Kim Richards.
Who's this?
That's Danielle Staub.
Oh.
With her first, that probably was with her second or third last name.
But yeah, when she flipped Kenya by her hair, I said, "Oh, I'm so glad she don't wear a weave."
Oh no, he has one too.
Yeah, Peter does.
Who is this? Whose husband is that?
I can't see him real good.
I can't make it bigger either. Doesn't participate in that regard.
It
And
was-
then-
I know Peter had more than one mugshot.
I see Slade Smiley. Apollo has 2.
Peter got 2.
Yep.
Giudice, Brooks.
Yep, Brooks.
Who's this are?
I think that's Kim.
Is that Kim too? Look, I could see it bigger than you guys, and I still can't see.
I think that's Zolciak.
No, that's not Kim Zolciak. I
No?
think that's Kim Z.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, there it is.
What are they selling? What is they selling? Just the pictures?
It's a puzzle.
Oh, I'm about to say, why the fuck would you just want pictures of them?
There. Who is that?
I don't know.
Who is that?
Which season could that be from? Which show?
Oh, that's bizarre. I wonder who the heart of that are.
Hell, she look a little bit like
Who
Shirley.
is this? Who is this?
It looked like Kim Richards.
Who is
That's
this?
Leah, I think. I think that's Leah.
McSweeney?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was that you could tell that's back when in her like 18, 19, 20 days.
Nene looks like I will never do it again. I promise. I will never do it again.
She was like, Lord, why?
Nene ain't look like that and I don't know how damn long.
She has to be in her 20s there, Nene.
Right? Portia looks like, oh my God, my first mugshot. Oh, I know I look good today
Yeah,
too.
this was before the boob job and the BBL.
Mm-hmm.
And her lips are a little less.
Yeah, when her legs was like toothpicks and she was like, Tayashi.
Luann looks like, when I get in there, I'm ready to wrestle. Teresa looks like, don't be mad at Joe. Don't be mad at Joe. Don't be mad at Joe.
He's the father of my children.
Child, please. You better kick Joe ass.
Looks like too far.
Send me to jail. Send me to jail. It's over. Over. We ain't gotta talk about nothing when I get out.
Right.
Tinsley is like, I hope they don't disinherit me. Don't disinherit me. Don't take away the trust fund.
Right. And is this 2 for him? Really?
Yeah, that's 2.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Places,
Peter got 2.
Yeah, that's different shirts. One's a white shirt, one's an orange checkered shirt.
Marlo got like 10.
Yep, 9.
Oh, they just picked a
9.
Mm-hmm.
Even though that is not Razawell next to her.
No, that is the mom from Miami of the one whose mom.
The one that passed away?
Yes.
Wow, that's before all the surgeries.
Yeah, before some of them.
So I can't wait to see what Jen Shaw is going to look like after a month of not being able to get no fillers no more. That lady going to look like she is melting. She is going to look like the screw face lady from that damn movie. I just had it on the Johnny Depp movie, Crybaby. She's going to look like that when her after a month in jail. And I can't wait to see it.
Did somebody stalk him? Did they abuse him on the way to the cell?
Probably. Look at Slade. I didn't know Slade had a mugshot.
I'm not surprised with all they used to go through.
All of them we used to go through. And Brooks, he always looked suspect to me. Always. Now that looks like
he looks crazy.
Them pointy ears.
You look like I ain't a killer, but don't push me. I got a shovel to bury you with and all.
Husband.
He also looks like we represent The
Lollipop
kid,
kid.
The lollipop
kid,
kid.
the lollipop kid, we represent the lollipop
That's
kid.
Tamara Barney's first husband next to Apollo.
Apollo.
Yeah,
Who's
that's Tamara Barney's first husband right
Oh
there.
yeah, Simon. He
Mm-hmm.
who didn't want the kids to be on the show.
Yep.
And so she was like one of the first wives that didn't have to show that part.
Yep.
Because even Laura was showing her son at first. Is
Yep.
that the one that was the one that told Vicky she'd had a threesome, but her son was on, the D's?
Yes. Lori. Mhm.
Yes.
What happened with Lori was she married this staunch Republican. And after he married her and wifed her, he did not want her on the show anymore. Because it was beneath her, because he had so much money, and that just burned Vicky's coconuts. Because Lori was swept up and given such a good life. And she was just my assistant. I can't believe it.
Sure.
Vicky is a very jealous person.
Right.
She don't want to see nobody do good. Nobody.
They let
She
this
doesn't.
thing go to their head.
Mm-hmm.
Vicky, and she doesn't, but she also isn't willing to do what it takes to be where she wants to be.
Exactly.
Isn't that always the case?
Yeah. I mean, that's the journey of all our lives, right? Like we all trying to work it through. But not all of us want to be on TV and bore the rest of the world with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Vicky's problem is she doesn't want to go to the next level. Her finances has gone to the next level, but Vicky still has a ghetto mentality.
That's Sheree. That's why Sheree ain't got nothing to show for it.
I show you guys my merchandise store here. Let me show you again.
Yeah, you showed us the other day.
Yep.
Because Sheree could do that.
Mm-hmm. She better slap that She by Sheree logo on there and put that on Teespring and call it a day.
Exactly. Branson with Ricardo's been saying that for a couple since the show came back on. Branson with Ricardo been telling her Teespring. That's the show where Candy went.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have a live on How Does She by Sheree in less than 14 seasons.
Child, I could have made her 1,000 logos by now with my machine.
I know that's right. You got a Cricut?
Machine I do my cups. Yep, the same machine I do my cups with is the same machine I can make her a logo with.
Is that addictive as everybody says it is?
Yep.
Ooh, I need to get me one.
But the Cricut label.
That's why I be pumping out glasses for. I have to make myself not pump none out.
Oh wow.
The Cricut label maker thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
They say once you get a Cricut, you can never do nothing non-extra ever again.
That's where your cups were made from. My Cricut. I got two of them. I got the Explorer and I got the Air.
Oh.
Now they have like a portable one. It's like it's little. I was like, ooh. Now, I'm not an artsy and crafter, but I will definitely label something. I'm a label.
Man, my daughter's thinking about starting to do parties because she, like sipping paints. But people do wine glasses, and she does charm bracelets. We're gonna have people that they can choose to do wine glasses, they can choose to do bracelets, or they can choose to do sipping paints.
Okay.
Oh.
Like we're gonna start doing that like once a month on a Saturday or Friday night.
That should make money.
Mm-hmm.
People love to get drunk.
Yeah. One thing about my daughter, she went to school for business and business management, and she does the thing. I told you that she's the reason that I got started. She bought me a box of glasses, and she was throwing her first pop-up shop. She came in here and gave me the box. She was like, decorate them because you're going to be in a pop-up shop. And I've been going there since because she got tired of me keep saying, I want to do this. I want to do this. So she was like, you know what? Ain't got no excuse.
That is so sweet.
Yes, thank you. I love my baby.
Mm-hmm.
That is beautiful. I love it a lot. Oh my goodness. We've been on here for almost 2.5 hours, you guys.
Did you catch the selection last night, Larga?
No, what selection?
Me, I
Was the
played.
draft happening? What happened?
No, from on my video. Remember I told you we was having a press session for Mel last night.
Oh, I dropped in for some time, and then husband got the look in his eye. I'm sorry. He's
No, it was before. It was at the beginning of the video. I played me a song when I had sung at a funeral, but I didn't use the visual. I just let them hear.
No. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go there right now. We'll listen to it.
As soon as I got off here, I went right to sleep.
Right here, I'll just do this. Wait just a second. There we go. Right here, and then you do this. Okay, promise.
Yeah, my head hit that pillow, and that was it.
Exactly. I know how that is. Okay, wait. Where you are?
I wish I didn't have insomnia. I be up all damn night.
I used to. You know what helped me? I got a memory foam pillow.
Oh, well, I need to go get me one and try that.
Oh, it is the best thing ever.
And then it's gotten worse since my mom died. After my mom died, I was going days without sleep.
Oh.
Days.
Yeah, you're going to have to do something because you might crash and you don't want to do that. That means then you'll be asleep for days.
Right. I be sometimes to make myself go.
Oh, you singing Alabaster Box. Here, let me share this.
Okay.
Sharing the screen. Share the window. Click it. Share. Bam.
I found a puzzle book from my mother, one of the puzzle books my mother had gave me, and I have been in heaven all day.
Aww.
That is so sweet. Here, I'm going to turn this down all the way.
Keep your negative comments to yourself.
I know that's right.
Yes. We only want positivity up in here. Okay. Where's it? How can I make it here? Oh, yeah, I have it up here.
There's no place here for the sun. Stay on came through the shame that flushed your face until at last she knelt before his feet. And Lord, she spoke no words. Everything she said was true. And she poured her love on the master. From her thoughts around like a spirit. And I come to prove my courage on you. I fall from every alabaster box. Don't be angry if I wash this thing with my sin.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that was beautiful.
That was so gorgeous. I was trying to make it big. Is it supposed to just be that skinny right there? Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I didn't want to put the casket in the shot.
Oh, okay.
There's no place here for the sun. Stay on came through the shame that flushed your face until at last she knelt before his feet. And Lord, she spoke no words. Everything she said was true. And she poured her love on the master. From her thoughts around like a spirit. And I come to prove me, pouring my life without measure into a little treasure box. How on outside until the day when Jesus came to me and healed my soul with the wonders of His touch. But now I'm giving back to Him all the praise He's worthy of. I've been forgiven, and that's why I love Him so much. And I want to hold my peace on Him, like oil in every alabaster box. Don't be angry if I wash His feet with my tears, and I drop them with my faith, my head. You right there. But Lord Jesus found me. You did not feel what I felt when He wrapped His loving arms around me. Yeah. You don't know the cost of the oil. Oh, you don't know the cost of my praise. You don't know the cost of the oil. In my alabaster box.
I know that's right.
Thank you.
Amen, amen, amen.
That got real claps.
Mm-hmm.
You.
Amen, amen, amen.
Did y'all hear about Ariane on how they laughed her out on the Ricky Smiley show this morning?
Yes.
No.
Oh my
Gary
God.
with the T.
I saw
Yes,
it.
that was the next video that you just heard, child. I say not, and this fool is so retarded that she thinks that she made it. I guarantee you that made her feel like she made it. Not to normal people, but to her, she's made it.
She's crazy.
They laughed at
so
this girl.
Good. You're so freaking good, Prosperity.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
talented. So you're creative and creative. Oh, I see. Now the picture is forming with even more brilliant colors and facets. Oh, such a beautiful sight to behold, Miss Prosperity. Thank you.
Yes, my mama made sure I stayed in the church growing up.
Oh, wasn't that beautiful, Corey?
Yes, it was.
That was like
It took me back when I would visit my great grandma. See,
yeah.
I grew up Catholic and they were Baptist, so I didn't get to hear real gospel until I went, to see my great grandma, and that took me back.
Right.
Because Vashti McKenzie used to be affiliated with the church.
Oh, see there?
Mm-hmm. Yep. She used to come and preach every once in a while.
Did you hear what? Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, before she became, a big muckety muck in the church, as they say.
Have you heard what Juanita Bynum had to say?
No.
You cannot sing secular music or listen to secular music and still be saved.
What?
Child.
Well, that
I
would
said,
be
I put in the comments, I said, well, did anybody tell Kurt Franklin, John P. Key, Ty Tribbett, Yolanda Adams, Mary, and all the other ones, did they let them know? Because of I see Yolanda Adams always doing a tribute to a R&B or pop or somebody. And Kurt Franklin, that's where he gets his beats from. So are you the only person that knows this?
Mm-hmm.
And all the things that they talked about you doing, how can you be the one that stands behind the pulpit and preach to somebody? I just wanted to know.
Well, you know, that would be right in line with the teaching I received. I went all to parochial schools, Christian, Catholic, you Lutheran, you name it. I went to
Mhm.
parochial schools, okay? And
Yep.
at these parochial schools, particularly the Christian one, particularly the born again Christian, saved one, had us save our parents' records. They told us that we would be saving our parents from burning in hell if we went to our house and got any worldly, is what they called it, and got any worldly music or books we could find.
Uh-oh.
And even if our parents didn't know, don't ask them. We're doing this for them. You're saving your parents.
What?
And the more, the better. Bring them to the Friday night youth meeting and just bring them.
Were they trying to get y'all killed by y'all parents?
So
I don't know.
I went to the Friday night youth meeting and I had like a George Benson
Ooh.
record in there. I had some one of those books. I had a worldly book in there. I had some magazine in there. And
Oh.
we bring it. And all the other kids, like 20, 30 of us, all brought these so-called worldly books so that we could save our parents to our Friday night youth meeting, which was usually like we'd meet one place and then they were allowed to take us to other places. So the place they took us to that night ended up being in the Oakland Hills. And I'm from
Uh-oh.
Oakland. I'm from Oakland. So Oakland Hills is nice. It's swanky, right? So we get up to the Oakland Hills and the yard was big enough that they could have a bonfire.
Oh
So
Lord.
And so they wanted us to then, when they lit the bonfire, to each go and say prayer while we put the items that we took from our parents into the bonfire so they could burn.
Oh no.
Yeah, they really trying to get y'all killed.
And we did it. And then they took us back to the church, and our parents came and picked us up, and we felt like we were saving our parents. So the next couple days, when my dad is like, "Where's George Benson?"
Oh no.
And I finally had to tell him that I did it to save you, Daddy. That's the only thing that saved my ass. Was that,
Woo.
They told you to do it.
yeah, was that the people at the church told me to do it. And so he went up there and definitely had a word. But
Were
yeah,
you able to go back to that school?
yeah, actually I was. I actually was, and I actually did. And they actually didn't ask us to do any more bonfire type things, but they did have some other brainwashing techniques that they like to liberate on our minds. And to the point where, you know, the parochial side of it made you wonder if spontaneous combustion was really real or not, you know?
That's
So
crazy.
yeah, yeah, crazy stuff what they got away with. But anyway, it was the 70s. Have you guys seen Black Phone?
Mm-mm.
Oh
You was
my
telling
God.
me about that
I told you about it already.
the
Oh,
other
I
night.
told you about it last time.
That thing
And
is
we're
crazy.
watching it again today, Prosperity. My oldest son came over today and he hadn't seen it. So him and his dad watched it earlier. And so that's why it was on my mind again. I was like, every time I see it, it's still good. That's like the third time I've seen it halfway now.
That man, that movie is crazy.
Crazy. Huh, but it's good, right?
Yeah, I haven't even watched it, and I'm like, the hell. And I was just,
Mm. If it's anything like part two and the dude with the face, I don't want to see it.
Part two, Saw 2?
No, not Saw 2. Black Phone 2, I think it is. Wait a minute.
Oh, I think that's a
Or is that,
different
am I
phone.
mixing the movies up?
Well, this is a new Black Phone and it has Ethan Hawke and he wears like this uh white devil mask and
Yeah, yeah,
kidnaps
yeah.
kids in a black van with black balloons.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. I liked it 3 times so far.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. And I was telling Prosperity how I use that as a teaching moment. I'm like, see, kids, I told you about these white panel vans. They can come in black too. They can come in black too. You guys just stay away from white panel vans. Any kind of vans, you stay away from them.
Stay away from drains too, street drains.
Oh, because it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Don't let
God.
no
Have you
red
ever
balloon
been
pop out of
walking?
one of them.
Have you ever been walking and seen somebody come out of the sewer?
No, I've seen a raccoon though.
Oh.
That was scary
Now
enough.
I see somebody coming out the goddamn drain. There's going to be a problem. I
Mhm.
don't run at all, and I will be gone. You'll think I'm Jackie Joyner. I promise.
Mhm.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Shoot,
Yeah.
the deer in our neighborhood they get real bold.
Oh,
Oh,
child.
really?
In
Mm-hmm.
my old neighborhood, I used to live by Aquatic Gardens.
Mm.
They looked at you like, "Why you here?"
Mm-hmm.
I'm just passing through. Like they used to be up on our in apartments at the front on the front porch. I mean, they just kids be back there playing on the playground. Next thing you know, it's just a deer out there. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. How exciting is
Yep.
that, Bambi? Really?
Mm-mm. Bambi
no,
can
not
be
exciting.
dangerous.
No, not exciting. No.
What's wrong
Bambi
with
can be
Bambi?
dangerous.
Oh, was he like zombie Bambi? Did he have those parasite ticks that
No.
turn
No,
him to a
they're
zombie?
strong, and I'm not messing with one. They can freaking knock a whole car over. I'm
Uh-huh.
not messing with those. They're
Yeah.
I had
unpredictable,
a
just like all the
boyfriend.
other wild animals.
Yeah.
They do leave big dents. They leave big dents.
Man, one
I had a boyfriend got chased by one because she liked the smell of his sweat because they like salt. So
Oh,
yeah, they
yeah.
like salt. And his pheromones must have been kicking off something. I was supposed to be picking him up from the subway station to take him to his car, and he said, "Babe, where you at? I'm being chased by a deer." I mean, he's just jetting down. Just
She's trying to get her some. She's
He's
about to
trying to
kill
run.
your man.
Yes, she was. He lost his expensive Italian dress shoes. He lost his tie, his suitcase, his briefcase, everything. It was just everywhere. I was like, okay, so now we gotta
That's
go
too
find
much.
your stuff. He was
Right.
like, no, because I'm not going back out there. Just leave it. Just leave it.
That's
We were
crazy.
going to South Carolina one weekend, and my ex brother-in-law, he was in front of us, and he was in his Jag, and the deer came out of nowhere. The deer smushed the front of his car, the fender of his car, the grill of his car, inside of the car, inside of the hood.
Mm-hmm.
And we spent the first whole day trying to find the daggone Jag dealership down in Myrtle Beach, because that's where we was going, so he can get a rental car. Tore that car up. I
And
said,
they're
"Man,
blind.
he even died because he had to be hurt."
Yep. And they're blind as a bat too.
Mm-hmm. Especially at night.
That's crazy.
That's why they say like a deer caught in the headlight.
Pheromones. Speaking of pheromones, did you guys ever use that perfume called Realm that used to have the pheromones in it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I used to wear that, and it used to work. It
Ooh.
would definitely start a conversation. It would definitely start a conversation.
Okay.
And it used to have, and it smelled so good. And the cool thing about it was that the pheromone would adjust to the wearer so that it smelled different on every person according to their own body chemistry.
Oh, cool.
So it was like this subtle little chain, but I'm telling you, it would start so many conversations. I used to put that on and go out. Ooh, used to be fun years.
Mm-mm.
What's your favorite cologne house? Do you guys have a favorite before we go? That's a random question, I know.
A favorite what?
Cologne house? Like, do you like
Elizabeth Arden, I like.
oh, nice.
Yep.
No, I'm not a whole perfume girl. I love Bath and Body Works smells. I love
Okay.
Oh, nice. I
They're
like
good
their
too.
stuff too. I like their stuff. I love their spray hand sanitizers. Love.
Mhm.
And I love them even more when they're on sale.
Yeah.
If anybody, instead of sending me a Cash App, let me put that back up real fast.
Yes,
If
me and my
anybody,
daughter did Father's Day baskets with their scents in them.
yes,
Oh,
if
okay.
anybody wants to send me the hand sanitizer coupons instead, or fund my hand sanitizer fetish, then there's my cash out right there. I want to thank Prosperity Thick Girl 40 and Corey.
Hold on, but
Thank
have y'all heard about the story of the lady who was out with her husband, and thank God she was out with her husband. It was her birthday night.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Tell it, tell it, tell it. It
These
needs to
people
be
are crazy.
told.
Yes,
On the
and
field.
she found the damn napkin in her door, and not thinking she was like she was a germaphobe. So but she had a drink or whatever. But she was like, if she wouldn't have been intoxicated a little bit, she wouldn't even have touched the napkin. She touched the napkin with the tips of her finger. And by the time she got to open her door, after she opened her door, her hand started tingling. Then her arm went numb. Like, why are there these kind of people in the world with us? I am so scared for my daughter and my kids in these streets. Kids think you're asking where they going, even though they're grown to be in their business. No, we're not. We need to know where you're going. So if something happens, I can give me a starting point where to start to look for you at. It's not about being in your business. It's about keeping you safe and knowing where you are so I can come to you, or try to find, or at least have a starting point to where I can ask somebody, I can track, I can do this, I can throw stuff out the window. Give me a sign, help me. It's crazy.
Yep.
And people are putting dropping money with fentanyl on it, just to, like, what is wrong with the world? Why would you want to hurt somebody like that?
Yeah.
This lady had to be rushed to the hospital because she picked up money off the ground, and she almost died because she got fentanyl poisoning.
It wasn't money, it was a napkin. And she said,
No, not this time. This was a different time.
oh no, another one?
Yes. People are dropping
Okay.
money on the ground with fentanyl on it just to see somebody die. Like, people are crazy.
That's
This lady almost was unalive. Her husband had to rush her to the hospital, and when she got there, she found out she had fentanyl poison. And the lady from the other story with the tissue, she had minute amounts, so they can't even trace to tell her what she had in her system.
Yeah, that's the only one I heard about. Oh my God.
Yeah, I didn't hear
So
about the money.
leave your gloves on. It'll stop the monkeypox and it'll stop people from being able to poison you.
Yeah, and the leaflets that they put on your windshield when you're in the store and you come out and stuff, don't touch them. Just take let the windshield
The
wiper.
windshield wiper.
Get that off the thing. Yeah, don't touch them either.
Yeah, we live in a crazy world.
Crazy.
And my kids package for school, and they tell them everything they need and what to do. The rules and all. Why should they have to put no weapons, no guns? Like, what? We didn't get these. We didn't need these kind of warnings growing up. Oh my God, we got to keep our kids prayed up because this world is crazy, and we no longer have the luxury of just praying and worrying about our own kids, because the kids that nobody cares about may be the child that hurts your child, because nobody cares about me. So why should I care about someone else?
Yep.
So it's not just our kids that we need to keep covered these days. We need to ask for covering over all of them.
Until tomorrow, because you're going to do it right now.
Amen. Amen.
This world gives you an anxiety every time your children walk out the door.
Yeah, just like be kind.
Yes.
I'm sorry, my husband made this chicken and it's so freaking good.
I'm going to go find me something to eat.
One more thing. There was this. I was on Conscious TV's channel. Shout out to Conscious TV. I love what he's doing over there, what they're doing over there. Over there, we discussed that viral video where the Spirit Airlines employee got into it with the female passenger who had gotten his face to the point where he felt protecting himself included coming from behind the counter without touching her. But she obviously was going back because they were nowhere near the counter when we saw her and when the video picks up. I would love to see the pre-footage to that. but we catch it where they're far away from any counter he could have been behind, right?
Mhm.
So that already starts questionable. But do you feel like, and now he's suspended, I don't know if it's with pay, because even after the popo does what they do, they get suspended with pay.
Sure enough.
And she was being belligerent. She hit him a number of times, and then he hit her back. And then people tried to stop him and surrounded him from hitting her back, and then threatened him and wanted to fight him because he was so upset, but didn't really want to fight him. But he was still hyphy. And she got banned supposedly, but now is lawyered up.
Mm.
And what do you guys think should happen?
He should lose his job.
No, man.
Regardless of what a woman says to you, you're not supposed to put your hands on her.
But also, women, y'all need to realize men have feelings, men have emotions, men have reflex.
Mm-hmm.
You don't put your hand on a man of that either.
Yeah, because if you
These
hit a
little
man,
girls these days are outrageous. And I tell my sons, you don't hit a female back, but you're not going to keep letting her hit you either.
Exactly.
And please know that my kids may be men, but they do have a sister and a mother that has no problem. And we are women.
Mm-hmm.
Please do know that.
Exactly. And that's exactly what I told Brendan. I said, don't you ever put your hands on a woman. But if she punch you in your snot lockup, you might have to counter punch.
Exactly.
Because my mama always told me, if you hit a man, be braced and prepared to fight because he gonna hit you back.
Exactly. My son had came home one time from school, and the teacher, because one of his teachers used to live in the neighborhood. I knew her. She watched him since he was a baby. She was like, yeah, because he such and such hit him and he hit her back. I was like, what did I tell you? I was like, no, don't you get on him, because he let her hit him the first time. He let her hit him the second time. And the third time, I was the one that told him to hit her back. She would not leave him alone.
Right.
I was like, okay. He did what I told him, but you're not going to keep on hitting somebody and think that you're not going to get hit back.
Exactly.
And men are stronger than us. So if you don't want to be hurt, stop. Because men are being abused just like women are.
Right.
Yeah.
But they don't want to talk about it because it's a taboo, and they don't want to be emasculated. Yes, it goes both ways. So don't hit nobody if you don't want somebody to hit you back.
Right, exactly. Team, keep your hands to yourself.
And don't get all up in the face either.
Exactly. But now if a man just beating on you because he beat on you, that's something totally different.
Wrong. Mm-hmm.
But what you don't do is initiate a fight with a man, because guess what? They are always going to be stronger than you.
And they will finish.
Exactly. Right. And then when you're sitting on the floor and you don't know how you got there, and when you wake up, don't be mad. Oh, you wake him up, and you waking up to him slapping you, trying to wake you up because he's scared as hell because he thought he done killed you.
No. Oh my God.
I remember one time I was younger. Me and one of my boyfriends was in the kitchen playing, and he was like, "I could put you something." Like, no, you can't, man. I went to sleep. I woke up. He was like, "Oh my God, please get up! Your mother coming! Get up!" He was scared as hell. He just knew my mother about to kill him. Yeah, we won't be playing like that again. I didn't even know I was asleep. No, we're not gonna play like that again, ever. Ever since then, I don't play fighting with men. I don't do that.
I'm wrapping it up, Daddy.
Uh-oh.
Well, he got that look in his eyes.
We gotta go.
Look at his
I heard that in his voice. He said, "You gotta go, girl."
It's 1:40 here, so I guess it's like 11, maybe 11 something there.
It's 10:40.
Husband, we gonna let her go right now, husband.
Exactly.
It's 10:40. It's 10:40.
Yeah, he didn't even let you get to the 11 o'clock mark this time. He said, nope.
Well, I need to go, so.
He said pre-show.
Yes.
All right now.
Yes.
Good
Yes. Look, I am so Team Heavenly, that my marriage is perfect and we have sex every night.
I know you better do it, girl.
Yeah. It ain't
Get
just
that
for the
back.
honeymooners no
That's
more.
obviously an exaggeration. Her husband.
That's all right. You better get that back, bro. Don't let me
Exactly.
stop you.
He's still there, so you must be doing this enough.
Doing
Enough.
something.
Just enough. But not
What is
Lisa
that?
Vanderpump.
15 years.
Yeah,
You better
15
do.
years.
You got 100 more. Come on.
100 more. That's right. 100 more. Where's that book at? Okay, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight on Larger Curves. It's been a blast. We talked about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. We talked about Real Housewives of Dubai. We talked about everything in between. Thanks for hanging out with us. Prosperity Thick Girl 40. As always, it's a pleasure to have you in my house. Where can they find you?
Go over to Prosperity Thick Girl 40 on my YouTube and go get you some wine glasses, some cognac, some tumblers, some blinged out Crocs. If it could be blinged, I can do it for you.
Cute.
At Cups by Thick Girl on IG. Or go to my Spotify. Oh, I have a shop on IG and I have a Spotify.
Okay.
Cups by Thick Girl at Spotify.com.
Okay.
Wonderful. And Miss Corey,
Yes.
where can they find you? Thank you
You
for
can
coming.
find me on Lola Lane. And you can find me at Corey Berman 1 at IG or Corey Berman at Twitter.
Excellente. You know, I appreciate you coming up here. You came up here first tonight, so I wouldn't have to be in these YouTube streets alone. And
I
I
would never leave you
appreciate
by
your energy being my co-host this evening.
No problem.
I tell her the same thing.
Excellent. Isn't that perfect, Prosperity? And
Yes,
then
I'll never let you drop that link and not come up. You wouldn't.
Right. So I
Never let that happen.
so much. And I would not be able to do this without you guys in the chat. So thanks for coming through. Larger Curves tonight. I hope you had a good time. I hope you got some information. I hope a perspective was shared with you that allowed your perspective to grow or allowed my perspective to show me a different way to see a perspective. So leave a comment down below so we can interact. I look forward to seeing you in the next chat. I look forward to seeing you in the next live.
Smash, smash, smash.
Smash the buttons. See you later. Peace.
Peace.
Peace 99.